best interest because he doesn't want to have to deal with that situation because like that's his characteristic. He just want money, 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 money. So emotionally, I understand it, but if you look at like how the rest of the world is giving him like 2 Nobel Peace Prizes, it's because for once, like drones are not bombing their babies. That we so care about human lives here. It's like that happens around the world too. Does that make sense? It's like we're so emotional about racism and slavery. Slavery is happening in China right now.
Yes, shorty know she fucking with the best. Logo shit, I feel like Jerry West. She gon' blow this whistle like a ref. Yes, I got plenty tattoos on my flesh. Drip on me, I tactical my vest. Hundreds everywhere, I made a mess. Yes, I keep racks on me, no I ain't stressed. 100 full, so don't do no less. Pull up on the jet, now she impressed. Yeah, shawty know she fucking with the man. Yeah, she calling me like she ain't got no friends. Yo, they sleep on me, they off too many dance. Wake up, nigga. Yeah. Damn, yesterday the Bentley truck today the lamb. I done fucked the block, the bitch like she was spam. I done took my bitch to Bali for a 10. Bitch, I'm rich, I'm walking around with a lot of bands. Get money all day, even on my off day. Yo, girl in good hands, my crib like all stay. Damn boys on child's play, I'm who you call, babe. Ain't no get lit, whole tree, Monday like a Friday. Yes, shorty know she fucking with the best. Logo shit, I feel like Jerry West. She gon' blow this whistle like a ref.
I said that because people are cheering, and then when they see me, all right. You are listening No Cover Podcast. My name is Tim Amoroso. Let me see. Can I play this in the background while I'm talking? Like a rate? No, it's all about me. Me.
See, that's there. You go. Same as Trump. Me. No.
Winner attitude, though, you know.
That is. All right. This is No Cover Podcast. I am your host, Tim Amoroso. And for the next 2 hours or so, we're going to hopefully try to entertain. And this is a cast from left to right. Our special guest, Taki. We have comedian, stand-up comedian, actress. This is Adrienne Perez.
She's having fun.
And that's my dad. That's Phil Amoroso. And this goofball right here, that is... Isaac likes to show off. Do you notice that? Like, he's like the kid that... You didn't get a lot of blowjobs in high school, probably. So now that you're like an adult, you're like, blow me, people.
I was stuck at that level.
Yeah.
He's still stuck on the level.
We have Big Sean on the board.
And he looks like a freaking
This is like my new...
skeleton.
He is my new number 2. And behind the camera, the IT master whiz. That's Island Roots.
Mailman.
Chris Barang. I'm the only
Hey, Chris, where's my mail?
that dressed up for Halloween. Oh, Taki did too. What are you? A clown? All right. You can laugh, Ice. You know, Sean.
I mean, that's my favorite holiday.
Oh my God. All right. Well, thank you very much for. Where's the camera?
$10 a piece?
All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, and we're gonna hopefully entertain you. Taki is an introduction for Emerald.
Hey, wow.
All right.
Montecito. Oh,
That's you see, that's yeah. That's a
We're gonna
liberal
get
thinks
there.
he's like Lamborghinis.
We had a pretty intense conversation going on right before we went on, and hopefully you're gonna bring it up again. I'm gonna start with. We'll get to you. How was your week?
It's all right.
Well, you all pouting over here.
You already know what happened.
Me?
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah, I texted you.
Shut up.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is.
Dick you are, Tim.
I
What did you
texted
do
you
to
when
her?
it all was going down.
Jesus.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Is it on? Text me on.
I can show you. I have receipts.
What the hell's going on? When did you talk to me about this?
Yeah, no, I talked to you.
When was this? I swear to God, I don't have no text messages from you. And I even leave myself, like, I let it be known. If I read your shit, I read your shit. I don't play that game where I'm a man. I don't play that shit. You know what I mean?
No, you were good about it.
What happened?
I'm not going to say.
Oh, wow.
Hold on.
What a dick you are, Tim.
Wow, asshole. Straight up.
Wow, really, Tim?
Fucking, I can't
Wow,
believe this guy.
you
Really?
did that?
You're insensitive, dude.
Oh, fuck, can you do something like that?
Oh, shit. All right, yeah. I
no.
forgot.
Well, now I remember.
Pass to Phil.
I'm sorry. I didn't know if that was, like, I didn't hear back about that. So I assume in that situation, no news is good news.
She didn't want a black guy sitting next to her?
Yeah, you were joking.
Oh,
In those kind of situations, right?
Right. No, it's just been a very...
Closer.
It's just been a very long week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you internalize that?
I'm coping.
You are?
Well, it's
Healthy?
the same
No,
length.
not really.
Are you...
It's the same length of time as last week.
Don't, like, get crazy. Are you guys doing, like, Molly all the time or what?
I wish.
That's what it seemed like you guys are like, oh, fuck, let's go do Molly.
That's estrogen. Women are just fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know.
That's just a
Well, you
normal
got
thing. That
fucking
has
right.
nothing
That's
to do
why
with
I'm divorced
anything.
twice.
That's smart.
That's not why, Dad. You're divorced twice because you can't get along with no one.
Because you're emotional.
Because you're emotional.
Not a jerk.
Seriously.
How many times do you think he's told me he loved me?
In
In life. In life.
Wait, hold on. No, hold on.
No.
I guarantee
I can count.
he
I
has
can
told
count.
you
I
how
have
much
the
he
I
hates
have the
Trump
number.
more than how much he loved you.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Guess the number. He's told me he's loved me.
2.
You know, this is
More.
just a game here.
5.
So.
Less.
17.
4. And one of them was on the show so he can get autographs of...
Oh, that guy. The rocker.
No.
Those pictures that Stefan gave me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you know.
Oh, no.
Stefan was slated to be in right now.
Is he?
Yep.
8:15?
Yeah, can you answer?
Yeah. Oh, dude. 8, 20, 20, and 20.
Okay.
Are we on?
No, we're on. What's up, big guy? Not you. We're on air, Troy. Make yourself look at least decent. All right. What are you doing out there, Stefan?
Hey everybody, I am at the American Horror Story Mansion. Also, what's going on is, hey everybody, here we're doing a 3-day live event that I've been overseeing. Lots of people here checking it out via live stream. Last night was insane. I got no sleep at all. Activity in the basement. I caught a ghost dog. A lot of strange people behind me.
All right. Let me set this up real fast, Stefan. All right.
Mike
So.
Myers is behind me, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up pretty quick, guys.
All right. You doing good? Take a lot of pictures for us.
Yeah, but check out the house. Check out the house, guys.
All right. Let me see that. All right. So this is a house in the first American Horror Story. Do you remember that one? They had that mansion.
Yeah.
Huge
So-
mansion down in LA. Yeah.
Season 1 and 8.
1 and 8.
Oh yeah, I know that mansion.
So he's over there ghost hunting this mansion right now.
Oh shit.
Like he has full access for.
And it's the first person.
Yeah.
He's the first agency to be able to get in there.
Fucking A.
It's been haunted for years.
First time. Last night was the first paranormal investigation we've done so far. Badass.
That's incredible.
Yeah, cool.
Is he white?
Yes.
A lot of different characters here.
Mongolian.
All right, man. Hey, we love you.
I was
Oh shit. This is a picture of it. All right. Hey, man. We love you. Be safe out there. and represent.
And ask him.
Good job. Good luck. And I'm proud of you, man. We're all proud of you. This is a huge thing for you.
Where can people watch this thing at?
Hey, where can people watch your shit? He hung up on me. Oh, hey, where can people watch your shit?
Go to themurderhouse.com and people can sign up and watch 14 cameras going, live streaming all night long, see the activity as it happens, and we'll be updating through the night. So go there, check it out. It's going to be mind-blowing all the way through Sunday. So
Themurderhouse.com.
Murderhouse.com. All right, man. Good luck. Congratulations. We're proud of you.
I love you guys too.
Yeah, we say we love each other a lot, huh? Have you noticed that?
You know who doesn't tell you you love him?
Yeah.
His dad.
4 times.
4 times?
And how many times has Tim said that? Never.
I always said that.
He
Liar.
says it to me all the time.
I've heard him at least say
Right.
at least 5
Yeah,
I
times.
say
to you
I-
guys, not
I
to
say-
me.
No, to you.
Never.
To you.
Never.
To you.
Never.
I tell you I love you all the time, too.
A lot.
Yeah, see,
I overdo
do-
it because
do
you-
all these people and everybody else that comes in here, the bands and stuff like that. Not one
Maybe
time have you ever said that to me.
maybe if you release the hate that you have for Trump, more
No,
love will
it'll
come
never
in.
happen, so
What?
you know
The-
what? I'd rather
Dad,
die.
you are so mean. And you talk so much shit to me all the time,
No.
especially when I work hard.
Because,
You're so like
because I want you to even work harder.
well,
make
it
it
doesn't.
better.
Can you just say, "Hey, work harder" instead of play the mental games with
He
me?
did. He told you you're either going to be an Olympic hero, or you're going to go where? Into the army.
Right.
The Marines.
Military. And I told him to go to the Air Force, but it's too hard at the Air Force. I gotta go to the Navy.
I was glad with the Navy, man. I was
Those
good. Look
guys
at
are-
it.
They're a bunch
I'm
of
dressed
pussies.
up, all sexy
They're-
right now.
They're a bunch of
With my
yeah,
hair
right.
spiky. Man,
Got the Sonic look going on. I
I'm
love
pretty sure that there's like 3 girls and Jehu that think I'm fucking sexy right now on TV. I'd say Jehu. Taki doesn't think I'm attractive, but Jehu with
it.
the
JQ,
the
JQ?
yellow hair?
The yellow hair? Yeah, I remember that guy.
Yep, he likes a man. Not Taki though. That's a,
He's from Montebello, bro.
yeah. He gets girls. How was your week?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
It sucked. I had to go get another COVID test and shit the last Tuesday. It's just I don't do anything interesting, you know.
Are they still using
on
the
the
swab up like in the brain?
Well, they stick it up your nose and the
Yeah.
fucking thing. Some people do it really good and it comes out nice.
And they stick it up
But
your
then
ass.
there's some of them stick it way the fuck up there for 10 seconds and go.
How many times have you gotten that done?
Probably about 5 times so far.
I got it done once. It sucked.
But they pay for it, so I don't care.
All right. Huh. Where can I get some bitchin' shirts like that to carry my?
Well, I don't know. They gave them to me from work, so I don't know where they got them.
Man.
Online somewhere.
Hey, yeah, give me a shirt like that.
You like that?
Speaking of shirts, what do you have to show off for, dude?
I've been having a great year.
With a cigar? Don't jinx this organization, please.
I've been having a great year. And let me tell you why. Let me break it down.
Can you go fix his mic? I can't hear him.
Let me. My mic's off?
We're about to hear.
Is he celebrating the Clippers or?
No, he's a Dodger. Dodger, Laker.
All right, how about now? Anything?
Hello?
You're talking into the
Yeah,
right
I
corner.
know. What's going on? Can you hear me?
No, I can't. Move the.
Yeah,
I can hear it on top.
Hello. Should I just move it now?
Well, twist
There?
it. No, don't talk into that.
He said he could hear the top.
I can hear it. Gain him up more.
Gain?
Go.
Hello. 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 Hello.
No.
Hello.
Gain.
Hello. Hello. Check. 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 Hello. 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 Check. Check.
No, can't hear you.
That's just. Check. Check. Check.
You not see, hear nothing? Is it on? Or use Phil's mic.
What? No, don't use mine.
Yeah, Dad,
Then
come on.
It's
can
gonna
you-
smell like fucking cigar smoke
Well,
and shit. I don't need that.
Or we stop the show and fix everything in a live show.
Or just bypass him because he's not
No.
useful anyway.
Can you please?
What?
Can I just sit right there for a minute then?
You can come over here then.
Yeah, go over there.
Man, you're annoying.
Get that fucking cigar out of my face. God damn it! I can't stand smoke.
Who you voting for?
Emotional again.
What are you doing?
Oh, and I'm
Can
good.
you come sit over here or what?
I am. I got some stuff happening here, man.
What are you? Are you gonna?
Let me.
Does he have this set up? Do you know about this, Sean?
No, there's no.
About what?
What he's about to do?
No.
No, I have no idea about
Listen, I've had a great year.
Sean, I better not find out you know about this. I'm gonna be fucking
that.
pissed.
This fucking cocksucker didn't clue me into shit, right?
Listen, I've had a great year, right?
He's a cocksucker. Look at that
We
cigar.
can
He-
start off with I am the 2020 Guinness World Record for eating the fastest donut. Okay, I beat the chip challenge. I've had one of the best songs albums or one of the single songs on the show in history.
What was it called?
Positivity.
Ooh.
The Lakers won the championship, and the Dodgers won the championship.
all
My
from different
protege
states.
is like #1 producer of all time, and I have gifts.
Can you?
You knew about this, Sean.
Oh, I didn't know about this.
You
I
did?
didn't know it was gonna happen tonight, though.
Because this sounds like Ice had a idea,
Damn.
and he had to pass it by somebody. Because he's so confident as fuck right now.
I got champagne bottle. Kim, for all your leadership that you've done,
Oh my god, you make me feel so uncomfortable, Ice.
Hey, man.
for all your leadership you've done over the years,
Uh-huh.
and Sean, if you can come in,
We
here,
bought a
yours.
$12 bottle of champagne.
We rolled championships
Champagne sucks
on no
anyway.
cover, and we get iced out here. So go ahead and
I
open
don't
your.
want no part of this shit. I don't want no part of this
Go
shit.
ahead and open
No, leave me alone, Ice. Leave me. I don't want nothing to do with this.
We're getting iced out here.
I got an ice watch.
Leave me. I had nothing to do with this shit, Adrian. I swear to fucking God.
We get it's
Mine's real.
it's championships.
Mine's
You get
real,
iced
not
out.
fake.
We get iced out on the show, baby.
Wait, where's the camera at?
We get iced out.
Wow, diamonds and
So
everything.
thank you for your continuous leadership.
Well,
Where the
Isaac,
fuck
I want to
is- where's
first say
mine?
thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the watch.
Yep.
And for you, I'm sorry.
Mine's real, not some $20 cheap ass shit.
It's not even $20.
We're talking about winners.
I think you made hers louder. Like it's super loud.
Yeah, like mine's super loud.
Did you get?
I can hear it.
Turn it down a little bit. I don't like hearing myself.
Would you like some champagne? Champagne?
Oh, no, thank
It's not
you.
from Montebello, but
I know. That's why I said no.
That's a cheap shit or what?
yeah, this is barefoot.
I just don't trust it.
This is barefoot.
Do you like drink fancy champagne out
Is
there?
it still
or what?
loud? I don't
No.
know.
This is for 2020.
Check.
Is this-
Champions, baby. Goats. Baby, goats here. Mm. This just tastes so good when it hits your lips. You know, championships. Goats.
Champagne tastes like crap.
Getting iced out.
Dude,
Ice, baby.
Thank you for the sweet watch, man.
You got it, baby.
I appreciate it, Ice.
You got it. We iced out on the show.
Are we the same watch?
I gotta have some links removed.
I got you.
All right.
The extra links or the I'll take it for you, baby.
All right. I
Got
want
it.
the diamonds.
All right.
Congratulations.
No, this is a bit, and
You see
it's a
what they're
war
doing to you,
that they
Adrian.
have going on. And I'm
trying to congratulate a great producer, a great host. You know, it's
He's
my
fucking
name
with-
is my
he's
name is
fucking with her.
Ice. My name is Ice.
Because my watch is real.
Oh, she got a watch.
My watch is real.
You gave her one
Oh, I didn't know she had a
Mine's
watch.
real.
You give that one too?
What- Did you get one too?
No, so you,
Who gave her
oh,
one?
that's-
This is
oh,
real.
okay.
Who gave her one? Did you? Who gave her?
You see,
Yo,
Adrian?
Ice out. Welcome to the club, baby. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the Ice Club.
You see what
I
they're
am
trying
your
to do
host,
to you, Adrian?
Isaac Ice.
It's not me. I got roped into this, Adrian.
Tim knew about it. And you know that,
We
right?
drink champagnes. Apparently, she's-
Adrian, you've worked with me so long. Usually, when something's going on, I talk to you during the week, right? I try to fill you out,
Yeah, but-
make sure you're not
but you're
fucked
not
up.
gonna
I've been
You're not gonna
absent
tell
this
her
week,
something
and this
like
week I'm
this
fucked
happened.
up. So
But I normally do that, right?
I don't even know. This is not a bit. This is no
Sure.
dating. This is how we
Okay,
celebrate.
just letting you know.
We celebrate with watches, baby. When you get a watch. Look at that. Thank you to my man, Francesco. Francesco, thank you for the watches. Appreciate it.
Did you meet him on the corner in
I met
LA
him on the
somewhere?
corner, baby. $100 never got me so much ice and weed at the same time. Francesco.
And you got those $2
Bam.
cigars from him
And the
too,
two,
right?
oh, I got cigars too. I got some cigars too for the championship. For the championships, baby. We
I'm
do
not
it.
a Dodger fan.
No, we Lakers. This is the
Okay,
Lakers.
I can do a Lakers cigar.
And then we can save it for the Bills when they win.
That's gonna be a long time, bro.
It's all right. We do championship club, baby.
This is stale cigar.
Championship clubs.
All right, so I don't. How do you guys want to take this now? Like I'm stuck in the middle. I did not plan for this.
This is no plan. We're just champions, baby.
Look at my
We're
card.
celebrating. Chris, we're champions, baby.
Do you guys still want to talk shit?
Adrian,
Well, there's no talking shit. I'm just celebrating championships, baby. Championships. He's a champion. Aren't you? Did you win an award on weren't you like the best artist of the year in 2000 something?
I was.
See, I would have brought your watch, but you're champion. Champions.
you didn't bring me one.
You're not champion shit, but champions.
You're
What
a fucking.
doing? Thank you.
He's not a Laker fan.
You're not a Laker fan.
Basketball, there's no white people in basketball, so that's why I don't
Tyler
watch it.
Hero.
Emotional.
I don't understand him.
I don't
He's
know either. I think we just gotta.
like,
Do we move on from this, Sean?
Yes.
How was I supposed to get out of this?
We were supposed to fix the sound.
Let me see you. Let me hear you again.
Check.
Check. Go talk into his mic.
Not a champion.
Isaac sucks balls.
No.
No, still nothing. Nothing? What did we do? We had like a. Did you have a switch on? Switch or something?
No, mine doesn't have a switch.
I'm hearing it now.
Hearing it?
Is it on
Oh.
Phantom?
Can you hear it now? Maybe it's cord. No cord?
No. All of them have Phantom the 6.
Championships.
All right. Let's. Can we go to a break real fast?
I think this is Troy's fault for not.
Don't play Troy. He's probably listening right now.
Troy,
All right, we're gonna go to. We're gonna go to a real quick break.
You're gonna get a watch next.
Where's the switch on this one? Where? All right, how about now? Anything?
Yeah, I can hear it
Oh,
now.
there it is.
Okay.
Nice job.
I don't even need to go to break. Go be a champion somewhere else, dude.
Yeah,
I
we're-
got this for Adrian. I forgot about that. There you go. It's the gift that keeps on giving here on No Cover. I didn't want to leave her out. Everybody was getting gifts. Everyone was getting gifts.
Not everyone.
Well, listen.
Hey.
Next time we do championships.
Yeah.
Adrian,
You don't have to open it now. You can take it home. There's an expiration date on it though, but you probably want to open it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you're gonna open it. You're gonna give in to him, Adrian. Don't open it.
No.
Don't give in to him.
It's
You're
just a-
giving in to him.
I knew it smelled fucking fat.
That was my cologne.
It's literally fucking potato wedges.
No, it's not potato wedges.
Is it food?
It's food.
Yeah.
You know it's fucking food.
Oh, it's corn dog?
It's a corn dog. It's chicken tenders.
Oh, fuck.
That's
Who doesn't like corn dogs and chicken tenders?
Asshole. Dude.
I don't know. Who doesn't like
Who doesn't like corn dogs and chicken tenders?
I don't. Isaac.
If someone gave me corn dogs and chicken tenders, I'd be ecstatic. I'd be. You not see the fatness? I would be so happy about that. It's turning a negative into positive. That's my 2020 is all about turning negative into positive. Championship, ice, champagne, food. It's a party, bro. This is a whole implements of party right now. We got Taki in the building. It's a party, baby.
Adrian, you could punch him right in the mouth if you want to right now.
But
It's not a party because you didn't bring for everybody. You brought only for certain people.
Who's gonna eat all that? I mean, I could, but I mean, I'd rather share. So I'm sharing it.
you want some champagne?
Fuck no.
Oh, then don't say.
Champagne sucks.
He
If you'd have
brought
brought a bottle of really good bourbon, I would have,
Oh, next
that's
time I'll get you
different.
some bourbon. All right, I'm gonna go back to my post, but thank you. Champions, baby. All right.
I truly had no idea about that, and that's actually you guys. That was,
I don't
Why
believe
is
that
this
for
a
a
bad
fucking
thing? This
minute.
is there's no badness here. This is all about championships. Can I not get iced out watches for my friends?
it's appreciated.
Bro,
It's appreciated.
I had to talk to 3 people on the corner for these.
Yeah.
All right, so Isaac is. For those that don't know, Isaac and Adrian.
There is no. What are you talking about? There's not. Don't make that a thing.
There's a big animosity there.
There's no animosity. I got her a gift. You got gifts. We're champions. She's a champion. See the ice right there? Boom. Iced.
All right, so Ice and her have been
Punch him in
going
the
at it
face,
for a while.
There's no going at it.
Um,
I'm not kicking babies, bro.
I thought it was over.
It is over.
I was just under the assumption it was over.
It's
but
over.
It's
why
still
is this
a thing.
bad? Why is it watch?
No. Okay, so you're patronizing her.
How?
You're indirectly calling her shit fake.
That's your assumption. I've never said that,
Bro.
If you can't listen, if you don't want the watch, you could just.
No, I love it. Thank
okay,
you.
if you
I
don't want the
appreciate
watch,
That's a nice watch.
I'm keeping it.
listen, it keeps time. And it's that's all your watch is needed for, really, is to keep time. No matter if
But
there's.
it's not even ticking. But
Oh, because you have to open the plastic thing because it say batteries. You know what I mean? It's not one of those wifey watches. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta put
It's not. It didn't come from a Happy Meal, bro. It didn't come from a Happy Meal.
At the end of the break, Isaac was, he was very untruthful about sleeping with somebody on our show, and
Champion.
it caused her to quit the show.
Champion.
Then Isaac and Adrian were going back and forth about shit,
There's no back and forth. There's only one back.
and they made a song about each other.
One song.
He made a song about her, and she made a song about him.
Yeah, it was very good.
But then when we were doing our Fun Fridays in Halloween season, which happy Halloween tomorrow, guys.
happy Halloween.
When we were going to Scary Dairy, you guys were jawing back and forth like the whole time.
Oh, you were?
Oh my God. We even brought Missy involved in it.
Oh, before we left.
Yes,
studio.
before,
Yeah.
yeah. And you guys were jawing back and forth. And even all the way up there.
No.
Dude, you also bitched to me about her when we went to the Manson Caves.
No, I didn't.
The whole ride.
No, I didn't.
Dude.
Now you're making
No,
it up.
that's not. I'm not.
Now you're making it
this.
up.
me off.
And I'm just telling him. I tell him this. Look it, dude. Why are you even putting so much thought into her?
Really?
You're like, I'm not.
Are you obsessed with her? Or
'Cause
something,
he
or
thinks
what?
that you're trying to make a name for yourself off of him. That's what he thinks.
Why the hell?
And the real shit, that's what he thinks.
I'm the one with 14.4K followers on TikTok, bitch. On my own.
That's why you have a watch with iced out, baby.
Yeah,
That's
it's actually a bowl.
champions.
It's Bulba, but you should look that up because it's not cheap, bitch.
It's vulva.
Yeah, it's like I looked up that same model. It's supposed to be like $5,000. She has a $5,000 watch right now.
Right past that.
Okay. So that's what's happening. And he just indirectly, I guess he got her food, saying that she's tubby.
I never said that. If I'll eat it. I mean, if she doesn't want to eat it.
It's fucked up.
It was in your fucking song.
What? What's that? My
Literally-
chicken nuggets?
Literally, all of this shit was in your song.
Corn dogs was not
Yeah,
in my
he's
song.
trying to go- he's
Chicken
trying to go
nuggets
Drake.
weren't in my song.
He's trying to go Drake on her right now.
No, nothing was in my song. Nothing was in my song.
Chicken tenders were in the song?
No, I said McDonald's and diabetes, but I didn't say anything about. I didn't say anything about no chicken tenders and corn dogs. I didn't say nothing about no chicken tenders.
Oh my God. All right. I don't even know where to begin with this.
You want some champagne? You want?
No, I'm trying to get into Taki, man.
Let's just go into it.
I don't know how to
Let's
get
go
there.
into Taki.
Let's get into
Taki, what's up, man? Welcome to the show, baby. That's how we do it, champion style.
Stop.
Like, how do we get into like a
I don't-
serious conversation
I know.
after
I
that?
have no
that
idea.
was some circus shit. Sean, good job. You're doing a good job with the show. I appreciate it.
How long
That's
have
why
they
you
known
deserve
each other?
that championship watch right there, baby.
But, I mean,
How long have they known each other?
who, them?
Mm-hmm.
Long.
Oh, okay, so at least that's better.
Yeah.
At least there's history.
Well, I mean, how long have they liked each other?
Known each other, just known each other.
No, I mean, known each other a long time.
Like
Like-
years?
10 years.
Oh, okay, that's
Like you're seeing Staples boarded up, you're seeing a Target boarded up, you're seeing everywhere. You see the statues wrapped up. I mean, you are definitely seeing a whole epidemic of fear just spill in to our communities.
They're getting emotional, man.
A lot of people, they have really lost who they are in the past 6 to 8 months during this election. So if you can hear, if you're in the sound of my voice and it reaches you, please, we're all still human beings after Tuesday, no matter what. And and you treat each other good, man, because at the end of the day, we are all we have, and to turn on each other is probably not a good move. So, with that being said,
Thank you for that.
well, I mean,
That was great.
it's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
we got to, if we're gonna talk this talk, you have to set boundaries. Like no matter what, we're all humans at the end of the day. We love each other, and I believe in my heart that Sean wants the best for his future, and Ice wants the best for his future, and I trust that their vision of the future will be the same or copacetic with mine.
Yeah.
No matter who anyone votes for.
This is true.
So we gotta trust that there's no one that hates people. It's just we all want something a little different for our families.
Well, that brings it back to the point that you guys were talking about the emotional content that you guys were talking about, the two parties, especially before we did the show. And you brought up a bunch of good points, so I would like to circle back to what you guys were talking about in the beginning before we even started.
It's a little difficult to get into, but let's start with, the racial tension has been strong at this moment in time. Have you experienced any of blowback or even extra special treatment for being a black man?
Well, I've experienced people being upset at me that I don't feel the way that they want me to feel. So people will assume because I am black, I feel like I'm in a suppress, or I am suppressed, or I'm not equal and I should be equal. Like, they feel good that they are fighting for something that I don't have. So when I tell them I have everything and more, they're like, well, how can you say that? So ironically, people who are, in their mind, they're doing things to move things forward because they assume that they are not racist. They are upset when someone like me feels completely powerful. Mm-hmm. Like, how dare you? How could you? So
you don't want to embrace the victim card?
Well, and I'm always wondering, like, why do you want me to believe that you're more powerful than me?
Right.
That's how it seems to me. So it's like, right. I mean, marching or going with a sign for equal rights. I have it. I have it. So it just, in my mind, it makes no sense to go and yell for something that I truly feel that I have and more. Like, I don't even believe I believe I'm a god, so I'm way beyond the whole
you are.
Human thing. So it's like to
Shut up.
I'm dead serious.
Okay. I love you.
So and then let me tell you how I. They got that.
Do you not think that there's systemic racism that is embedded in our country?
I think it needs to be. I think it backfired. So
is there though?
No, but I think it backfired on the Americans. So
can I interject with that? And I'm not trying to be this like woke person. I'm just saying. But growing up in the 70s and 80s, very rarely do you see a black kid playing with a Barbie doll trying to sell it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, or an Asian kid or a Mexican kid. I mean, through that time, even through my childhood in the 80s and 90s and some of the 90s, there was just white kids with their fucking G.I. Joes or And those, the blonde hair, blue eye, Zach Morris, those were the people that they pitched onto you. And so, therefore, there's a part of you that, not me per se, but other people that feel that they are not worthy or not good enough because of they don't have blonde hair, blue eye. They're not a Zach Morris. They aren't in the commercials.
Right. What I mean, just real quick, I mean, it backfired because when I came to the States, that's the first time I learned about like Black History Month and racism. Because in Africa, they don't teach that. Here, they teach it every single year. Now, why do they do that? Why do they bring that up every year to kids in school? That's something. If it's not the future that these youth are like, nobody's racist no more. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody hangs up with everybody now. So why are we reminded about that every day, every month? Because they want
to keep it going for some stupid
exactly.
reason.
But who? So what I'm saying is like this whole thing about racism. Whites didn't like blacks, so they brought him over here. When I came and heard that, I'm like, well, for example, like Hitler, right? He didn't like the Jews. Well, whoever it was, he was trying to kill all of them. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like someone, you don't travel thousands of miles on a boat, risking your life, and then getting them, bringing them back to your home. So it wasn't that there was racist against black. It's like they did it for economic reasons to further their race, their family, their country.
So you're saying the white man valued the black so much
no.
his life?
They didn't value the black. They valued them so much that they risked their life.
What do you mean them?
The white man valued the white race or the country or America.
And sacrifice.
It was a risk.
Because when you're traveling overseas in that time, it takes 4 months.
It's not even that. And like a lot of them died. They left their families. So what I'm saying, that's not a racist thing. Like if you don't like someone, you wouldn't bring them. Like they needed them to further the.
How?
Go ahead.
How?
I understand.
How did they get these people? Did they go there and just round them up?
Well,
how did they get?
How did it happen? And everybody should know this. If you don't, I don't.
Well, I know it.
Okay,
but
good.
I'm just asking
So how it happened? Like for example, there were slaves in Africa, but slaves in Africa was a little different, and there was no Facebook or internet for them to know how they was going to treat the black slaves here. But slaves in Africa at that time, it's like you were just a part of the family. It's like you can even like marry into the family, and a lot of slaves became kings and queens as well. So basically, when there was a war and like your tribe was captured, you worked to elevate like your new form, like
your new community.
Yeah, your new community, and then it was in your best interest because like it's also their land because like there was capture, but it's their land. So it's like everybody kind of after the war they bonded together to help the race grow. Okay,
but
so slaves wasn't like there wasn't like there wasn't
tribes fighting tribes. They captured people and then they sold them to the Dutch.
Right. Well, the whites came and they asked to buy the slaves, but slaves were kind of honorable in a way. There were a lot of them was gifts, so they were given their prize gifts away to just new people. There's some tribes right now, and you go there, they make $20 a year, and you'll go and they'll cook a meal for you, and you're thinking it's hospitality, but like they're not gonna eat for a month. But they just love to just welcome you. So it was kind of that energy. It wasn't they didn't know.
So they thought they were just going to be a part of a new community.
Oh yeah, like they didn't.
Oh, it's a white guy.
Yeah,
so
yeah, and then the whole thing about being shocked seeing a white person too, it was an exchange. So when the men and women came here, a lot of stories you don't hear is like how many of them like wasn't slaves. Like they fought and they died and they tried to swim back and they killed a lot of whoever captured them, because when they were all chained up in the bottom of the ship, they was like, that's not what we signed up for.
Right.
So those stories are not told. But when they brought them here, for example, Black Friday is when slaves were sold for cheap. So everybody goes out for Black Friday and buy stuff.
Are you serious?
I mean, there's so many history things that still happens that people like. It's crazy. But anyway, well, I'll every single holiday you should not celebrate any holiday. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry to ruin that for you.
Christmas for me.
But yeah, that's even. But what I'm saying is like, so when.
Want to tell us what Halloween is?
No, fuck that.
I'm not gonna. So
Don't make it
when the blacks were brought here, it was just easier for the white people to make it about race because language and culture was just different. So it was easier to say, I'm white, I'm better, you're black, you're not. It was just easy to do that. So now it kind of backfired.
Or
But
when they're saying, why don't we get equal? And then it's easier for them to explain, like, oh, I'm using you.
it was easier
they
to
would-
control those, because imagine like on the plantation, there's like 200 black people and there's 10 white people. How in the logical mind, how is 200 blacks don't just raid and just, and kill everybody there, right? But it was all about a mind game. And then you bring in religion. And like that's what religion, like for example, when you colonize anyone after the war, you bring in the missionaries. So they use religion and Christ and Jesus, which is a white guy who resembles white guys, in hope. Like hope is when you have no power left. So like the reason why like slaves also didn't just kill themselves, because they should have. They all should just kill themselves. There's no way that you live in a world like that and not commit suicide. Everybody.
Probably not a good idea to say that, but
Well, yeah, and there's no way that you bring in a child into a world that you don't want to be in.
I can agree.
You know what I'm saying? As a parent, you don't bring a child into the world you don't want to be in. But hope is really, 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 really powerful, because there was always hope that this guy was gonna deliver them out of this. So what I'm saying, like all this stuff was purposely planned to be able to control the minds of people. There were scientists. This was like they brought people from Spain, and like they trained slave as if like they were training a horse. So, lynching was like named after William Lynch. Like, so he's the one. So there's all these people that came and like deformed something. Now, long story short, there's a lot of white people right now who are like upset.
what do you mean?
Just like there's this big guilt, and there's only two things. It's like you either see any black person, you give them everything you have, which they don't do, or you kind of just shut the fuck up. Because here's the thing. It's like what their ancestors did was to further what it's now. Because at that time there was no internet. That was the only way to profit at that time. You know what I'm saying? So like, for example, like if something else was invented, they probably wouldn't have needed slavery. So we have become a culture of like sore losers. Like,
are you seeing that now in your life, where people are so guilty and they treat you differently?
It's this thing of like, and like they don't even know where it's coming from. It's like for example, like if you want people to be free, you want everybody to be free. So one side shouldn't feel like they can't speak or like they can't have, like an opinion. People don't realize like white people went through some shit too. Like it's a different kind of trauma, but like you don't treat a race like that for so long and not have your own trauma. However, like white people have been dealing with their traumas like because this is their land. Black people have not left. So for example, like if you're in an abusive relationship, right? The best way is to leave. Like the best thing to do is to leave. Now, if you leave and if that abuser wants you back, then you have a level of playing field. Like if I come back, like this has to change. If you stay in that relationship and you say, oh, okay, I'm going to fix this person, they're always going to design it for their benefit. That's not racism.
But
That's
I
just
mean-
like human.
But when you move forward,
Right.
in a lot of these laws that were put into place,
Mm-hmm.
in people that were, not even going, the laws that were put into place
Mm-hmm.
that arrested African Americans in the 80s and 90s,
Mm-hmm.
and that destroyed the families.
Mhm.
And it seems like the fabrics of a lot of those families, just because of weed or because they're poor or poverty, or they're in poverty areas,
Mm-hmm.
that ends up destroying the fabric of the black community.
Here's the thing too that happened after slavery. Like people think like the South was where slaves were and the North was where like the freedom was. The North was so poor because the South was just caking, right? Like and then the South was ordered to pay more taxes, and it was like no. Americans fought the British also to gain their freedom. So white people haven't had it easy with freedom either, but they fought for it, right? Isn't that facts, right?
Okay.
Okay, so it's not like they just got here and they had to fight a battle to sacrifice for their future. Black people don't do that, by the way. Together, like they don't fight together. They fight against each other for like somebody else's gain. But what I'm saying is like the South was like, oh, like we're not gonna pay more taxes. However, okay, fine. Like we will like say the slaves, we will let them run up north, and then we'll pay you to bring them back, just so money can circulate. So the North like wasn't against slavery. Like that whole stuff was like the South just trying to find a way to like spread the money around.
Well, a lot of those people up north had slaves, like Washington and Jefferson.
Not even that. There was worse because, like, at least the South, as bad as they were with the slave was valuable for them because they gave them money. The North, all the slaves could do was just clean and cook.
Yeah.
They couldn't bring. So slaves that got freed and went into the North, they ran back to the South because they were treated worse. So now the Civil War didn't happen because of the slaves. The Civil War happened because the South was like, we're caking. We're not paying you taxes. That's what we fought those other guys for. We're going to split up. The war was to keep their family together. But PR-wise, so long story short, after the Civil
You
War.
said that 5 times.
I know. But it's a long story. No, I'm just trying to educate like why there's no racism, right? Like after the Civil War, some freed men and women that was black, they went back. So my ancestor went back, and I'm so glad they went back, because the only way you can heal is just to detach yourself from this. Like imagine if every black person just went away for a while, like right after the Civil War, just went back to Africa. Like both sides can have like a healing, because the whites got to deal with their shit too. But they stayed and like they had to figure this stuff out, and they did a pretty great job, because it's like from that horrible situation to having to figure how to move forward. Then the slaves stayed in the South because
And there's a lot of resentment because it cost them money too.
Exactly. The slave would stay in the South, and they were all like Republicans, because Republicans are just about money, creating wealth, right? Black Wall Street was in the South, okay? Now,
and who destroyed that one?
Well, what I'm trying to say is like the North also is like, well, the South has all these black people, like it can't happen because all the votes is just going there. Let's create something. The KKK. Like people don't realize the KKK is a democratic like plant. So they went and they burned because Black Wall Street was actually, they had their own planes.
It was becoming more successful.
They had their own planes. They had their own banks. They had everything. So, and white people went to borrow, money from them, and they lent to everyone. But after a while, white people was like, we shouldn't have to pay them back. Like this whole thing about them being black, us being white, it's like we shouldn't have to pay them back. So like they burned the whole thing down. And then there was like a threat. It's like, you vote, Democratic, or we're going to keep burning your shit down.
Was that dirty back then too?
As you see, if you're black, like for example, I told you they rushed my citizenship stuff in because just assume that I'm black. I'm just gonna vote Democrat. Like I don't have my own thoughts of like my own mind, right? I'm just gonna vote that. And a lot of people that grew up in the family, if you're black, that's just like a common thing. You just vote Democrat. Now, let me tell you how you also have a slave mindset, Tim. Hold on.
Okay.
I called Tim, or Tim calls me, whatever. Doesn't matter who called who. And I said, Tim, I'm coming out with a fragrance. The first thing he goes, yeah. And then he goes,
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's me.
And then he goes, why don't you master one thing? And I go, Tim, everything that I have presented out to the world has been mastery. Like, have I presented anything that wasn't at a high standard? No. Next thing, I don't want to smell like you.
Wow. Wait, you said you don't want to smell like Taki?
Like me.
What?
So, but he wouldn't mind smelling like a guy that he doesn't know.
Stop it.
You wouldn't.
A white guy he
Tom
doesn't know.
Ford, whoever,
White
Gucci,
guy.
he would not mind smelling. So,
All right, let's pretend like I don't buy $20 fucking colognes, dude.
no. But
Lucky,
but
$20
no,
Target.
that's the point though. Like you should be running away from Target because here's the thing. It's like the reason why it's cheap because they cheat you out of an experience. But his
Man.
mindset
How much is your fragrance?
Yeah,
if you don't
he's
mind?
selling it to me.
Yeah.
is $100.
Okay, that's not bad.
Holy shit.
Is how big is
Holy shit! It's
How-
$100.
It's an experience.
No.
it? How much for $100?
That's a half ounce.
No. It's like so. But here's the thing, though,
Gallon?
right?
You get a gallon for
here.
$100?
No. I wouldn't do that to you.
$100?
I wouldn't.
I'll buy it right
I
now.
wouldn't do that to you. But what I'm trying to say, it's like there was all these. Like Tim is like the greatest hater that wants you to succeed. It's so weird how he hates me. He wants me to succeed really bad, but like there was all these barriers. Like, why are you doing this? Da da da. I call a person that most people will consider racist. I'm coming out with the fragrance. Well, I guess that's what everybody's getting for Christmas. Even the baby, she's gonna have to wait till she's older to spray it. But it's like that's how they think. Like Tim wasn't like, oh, like. You know, if I buy it for half off, like, can I sell it for $100? And there wasn't
Business,
this like there wasn't this like togetherness, like all right, I'm gonna have all my friends buy it, and then I'm gonna go to Taki and be like, all right, like give it to me for $50, I'll sell it for $100, but at least like you get more clientele and more people knowing about who you. There was no of this brainstorming. I don't want to smell like you.
What a dick.
Okay, for
Like,
one,
bro,
you know bro, we're at the end of the day, we're dudes and we talk shit to each other.
Tim,
Dude,
Oh, here we
that's
go.
how we express
Nice
our
spin.
love.
Welcome
Tim.
to the spin zone.
Yeah,
that's
really.
what I'm trying to say. That's why we don't go to the next level because and then like we hate the 1%. They only mess with each other.
Okay, hold up. Do you really think that he was like honestly like being real or was he kidding?
I
honestly
didn't
think
know.
that sounds
and,
like he's kidding.
And he
Hold
was
on.
gonna come on the show on
And promote it?
today.
No.
And
have
I
it
was
with
just like, oh, I'll see if it's real.
No.
Do you have it with you?
Like, he sent it to.
I have
it
a
was
sample.
all
Hold on.
It was all so fast.
No.
And we were talking about the show.
That's what was great about it because what came out was natural.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you stick to one thing? I don't want to smell like you.
Yeah, I can't.
Like it was
The
just
first
natural.
Part, I can't help you with the first part. The second part, I think he was bullshitting.
It just comes out good because he's just funny. You know what I mean? So like a lot of times like you hide behind the laugh.
right.
But deep down inside, that's our mindset.
Wait, Taki. For one,
What's
I
up?
would buy it. Number two,
That's not the
For
point.
$50,
I would give
That's
you,
not the
$50,
point.
you'll buy it.
you don't think I would give you a free ad in a magazine?
That's not the point. The point is that conversation that we had, even though it was funny, it wasn't productive. Every conversation they have is productive. And then we get mad like, oh, there's a gap. There's an equality gap. There's da-da-da-da. Like, we're just so losers
Well,
because,
what made
like,
you think that you could be a productive chat with him anyways. I mean, it just never works.
Because no, he's really really smart. Like
Yeah.
Sean.
Well,
like
so he tells you.
no, he is.
I think he was coming at you from a business aspect, and then after that, like I think he found out you got offended, and then he's like, "Well, I don't want to smell like a dude."
No. This was just rolling. This was just rolling out of his tongue. But like he wouldn't mind going to.
I'm trying to help you out,
Target
Tim. I'm trying to.
experience. So there's a whole thought process in my mind. Like, how can I make this $400 product, somebody wears it, and this $1,200 product, somebody wears it? They both look at each other and be like, "Yo, that's dope." You know what I'm saying?
All right, Adrian, do me a favor.
What's up?
Just lean to your right real quick, and just give him the old Uncle Joe. Take a little whiff.
Take a little whiff.
And,
Is he
I mean,
wearing? Are you wearing it right now?
Oh, I have a sample right now.
Yeah, just.
But
I wasn't even asked.
You don't have to smell me. I have a sample right now.
Can I smell you?
You can smell me.
Okay.
You can smell me. I'm saying you don't have to.
I want to. That's part of the experience,
I
right?
want
This-
to smell that.
This is 99% done. There's one note like I might add or I might not add. So notes are like smell. So this is a balance from top note
Bill, pay attention.
and then base note. And that's just my life. It's like there's no bottom. You know what I'm saying? Because any point is a takeoff point. So anyway, I'm not gonna get to.
We'll pass that around.
So you can spray it on.
Oh.
Like
Lep-
on. Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't do anything half.
Did you
but,
just make her go straight? Like what happened?
No,
Oh,
no.
I didn't
We
know
found
she
the
was
cure.
gay. I didn't know she was gay.
Man, if
Really?
you did, it was more than $100.
You don't know that. You
I
couldn't
don't
tell.
judge that.
Let me see that. Adrian.
Artist.
Artist.
All right.
You can
So
spray
you're
it on
voting
your-
for Trump
on
or
your-
what?
No, I want to.
So
It's too sweet for me.
you have to spray it, my friend.
No, I don't.
That's like a Trump guy.
I like no. I like.
I'm
woodsy-
sorry. I mean, like that's like an
I
anti-Trump
like
guy.
like
Don't.
woodsy stuff. Like
That is
stuff that's-
woodsy.
It's not. It smells
Like
like.
pine cones and shit.
It's a unisex spray, by the
I
way.
don't think so.
But so-
it's too
So
sweet.
what's the okay? I keep on hearing your experience. Tell me, what is the experience you're trying to sell? Because you
Oh, you mean that?
yeah. So you kept on saying experience.
Is it like when you're walking around and you
Okay,
smell
like
it?
so?
or what's
So
the
tell me a
deal?
little bit about that.
So everything that I have on my website right now, the story came from me being a 6-year-old boy in the Liberian Civil War, but the idea came from me when I lived in my car for 2 years in Santa Barbara. So you don't spray. You don't. This is not.
Obviously, he
you
doesn't know
don't-
how to put
you don't-
cologne on.
You never do that. What's wrong with you?
Did you put it in your beer
He
too?
just- He just sprayed his neck.
Yeah.
Like what?
No.
Like,
You
where's
put
your
it-
dad?
you put it in
Your
the
dad
bowl.
never told you how to spray a cologne.
You put it in
Dad
your
never said I love you.
Yeah, this guy he rubs twigs and leaves on him to smell good.
Wait.
This motherfucker would go. He would reach into the lawnmower bag.
Yeah.
Here.
He goes to the AutoZone. He goes here's your Pine Fresh.
That's the
That's what
poorest thing I've
smells
ever
good
seen
to
you
me.
do.
Here,
That doesn't
here's
smell
your
good
Pine
to me.
Fresh. Where that?
Ooh, cherry bombed.
I like it.
You gotta put it in your pulse.
It's an experience.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
emotional.
You're not supposed to spray in your mouth though. Like,
Is this body
you're
spray?
supposed to spray it on like your clothes and on your arm.
You're
But
not
anyway,
supposed to put. How do you supposed
You
to wear
don't do
cologne?
that.
Put it in your pulses. You put it behind here.
you know what I
and
mean?
put it
All
in
on your
wrist.
on your attire. You like be careful. I mean, good thing this is like not bad stuff, but like you don't spray stuff on your skin, especially from Target. Like, are you an idiot?
Hey, don't be talking
Don't
shit about
question me.
don't your curve cologne.
Yeah, don't like spray
Oh,
on
I
your
do
clothes.
curve cologne at
Curve,
Ross.
yeah, hey,
Wow, man.
the discount now, the curve.
All right, and does this have a name?
So is just gonna be called Taki. But this smell, I invented it while I lived in my car for 2 years because the last thing I wanted to smell was I lived in my car. So I had all this time to just experiment with scents, and everywhere I went, people was like, usually women, but it's just like, what's that smell? What's that smell? What's that smell? So is just to show people like any point you are is the takeoff point, and like what we have as representation to our culture. So you can tell the state by the nation by their popular music. That's it. Like back then it was classical, it was jazz. Even though African Americans was going through like actual real shit then, there was so much joy. Like there was so much dance, there was so much like family, because like the music was fuller. Like it actually maintained you instead of just entertain you. So now there's no, people don't know who they are. So it's like the media can just say boom, 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 and they just hop on it because they say, don't be full of yourself. Like, who else are you supposed to be full of if it's not yourself?
Right.
So therefore, people can fill you up with like other stuff,
Or
and
other
like then
people.
you can get to hate someone. I don't like even Hitler. Like Hitler happened because somebody else didn't happen. That's just facts. He got there. You know what I'm saying? It's like
If it wasn't him, it would have been somebody else.
No. The contrast didn't get there.
Oh, the good.
Yeah,
Oh,
he got there. So it's like we have developed this culture of being like sore losers by people getting there.
That sounds about right.
You know what I mean? And it's like so for me, it's like the worst thing that sex traffickers. Like it's like I like that whole thing with women. Like
Are you like a QAnon guy?
I would like to end that, but for me
You're not gonna answer that question.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is. What is that?
QAnon.
No, I don't know. I don't know what that is. But what I'm trying to say is like
Fake news.
for me to hate them, that means I don't have to take the steps to be the contrast of what they're doing because they're actively doing what they're supposed to be doing. So it's like I've just lost this concept of just being like a sore loser because the jungle, one animal dies or gets killed. Actually, everybody eats. There's no like the zebra, the baby, that like a lion goes after a cub. Doesn't matter. So, as humans, like we have a soul to be kind. However, it's like to have that sore loser like mentality. Like that's not fair to people who want to go to the next level because they're taking a risk because they could suck there too. Now, we don't take risk. Like, name one African American person that takes risk. Like, we are the best in entertainment for everything, and everyone is still owned.
You cannot say that.
Who?
I mean, you don't think there's any people that take risks? There's millions of African American men that take risks, and women. I'm
just saying, for this story to still be the headline, we haven't taken the risk yet.
Okay. What do you mean, like, if... Like, why hasn't a Jay-Z moved to...
It's not even... First of all, it's like, you don't fix a problem if you move away from it. So for me, like, my I'm not going to say a problem, but my challenge is in Liberia. I have to move there. I can't fix it from here. Because if I move there, I have to make sure everyone around me is at least good for now, else they're going to come after me, right? So it's like... So I have to be there to make sure, like, that kind of the world that I want it to be actually exists. So there's just so much just like, and like blacks are not represented well at all. Like, for example, no black actor or actress should ever play a slave movie ever.
Why is that? Well, how you gonna make a movie like
should
that?
Never, ever.
Well, then how would you make a movie like that?
Don't make a movie at all?
He's saying you shouldn't make a movie.
Jews do that all the time? Do you see Jews actresses playing, like, do you see that all the time?
There needs to be some healing, is what you're saying.
We haven't even healed yet, and like we're just doing the same thing that the slave did. It's like entertainment, profit. Like we're just easily bought. It's like you should never do that because like we still haven't healed from that trauma yet. And then when I came to the States and I heard about Martin Luther King, and it's like, oh, he's my hero. I'm like, ew. Like there's no white person that has a hero like that. That just bitched all day. Let's keep it real. He complained. I'm not saying they should have fought because they would have had no chance. I'm just saying if you're going to lead your people, lead them to where they have a home. Great opportunity to say, yo, let's leave. Now, they didn't, that's fine. But what I'm trying to say is you're going to lead them to a house that's not yours? So, oh, but we built it. Like, if a contractor come and built my house that I pay him for, is it his house? Like, they won. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is their country. We have our own country. We don't like each other so much to say that we do. So, like, we're trying to, like, and white people have been very, very nice to be like, all right, well, guest house,
it's everyone's country now.
No, it's not.
Dude.
No, it's not.
Why? How can you say that?
Do you know why? because I am not. There's reasons and then there's results.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So reasons, we can say we're all equal. We're not. It says all men are created equal. It didn't say all men are equal. Created equal. So when you are created, if you are
have the opportunity.
If you are your creator, you get to go as high or low as you want. So there's a choice. What I'm trying to say is, for example, if America was really, really sorry for everything they've done, they would give, for example, if I robbed you, right? I just take all your money, you become poor, I become rich, I see him, oh, dude, I'm so sorry, but I have a job for you, and I'm gonna give you a space to live, and you can work for me, and then when you make enough money, like, you can pay me for the rent that you owe me. And you say, dude, thanks.
All right.
Thanks for apologizing. So when I came here, I'm like, oh, they're not sorry. And that's okay. Because they fought for it. Like, they actually took a risk. It was evil, but they did it. We're not trying to figure out how is it that we can have our own world. Like, we're trying to force ourselves into a world that was never meant for us, but it backfired because they gave us religion. They gave us Christ. So, therefore, if you give me Christ and you say white supremacy exists, I would say, you're right. If I don't believe in Christ, how can if the highest person that I worship is me and I'm black, how can that exist? So therefore, if there's a KKK sitting down right here, I can sit down, have lunch with him, and laugh about some racist jokes. I can't be angry because I am my God. So for example, like we got pulled over by cops every time. It's like a energy that's just toxic. And they have to go and assess it and protect them because they have a wife and kid at home. There's all these things that's happening.
And a lot of times when they're going there, it's already hostile. There's already a scene.
It's always a hostile situation, and and it's tense, and that's what they do So when I saw that, whenever I got pulled over, I always think about one, who's representing me? It's all like these rappers and celebrities on TV. So the cop already thinks I'm a shithead, right? Because we don't have people up top that's like representing us well yet, but we're doing a great job. So it's like I know that he is uncomfortable, and before I had like 20 more pounds of muscle because I played football, and it's like of course he's tense. Like I can end his life. So for us to have a conversation is just like a human interaction. I've never gotten a ticket, and I've done a lot of things. I've been caught with stuff in the car as well. It's just a way that your mindset has to be in every single situation. So if you are a creator, everything you're responsible for, the world you live in, you're responsible for. If I get pulled over, I'm responsible for that cop. How she or he's gonna feel. If it's a woman, don't worry about it. She's.
Do you think it's too?
She's letting me go.
People would say that by doing that, how many times do they have to do it? And there has to be a time where
move to Africa.
You're tired of being pulled over.
Move to Africa. Everybody's black. People still get pulled over the same amount of time. It's like you have to, when I drive, my energy when I'm driving matters too. We know energy is real, but we pick and choose when we want to use it.
Right.
So your answer is to have them go to Africa?
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Okay. I'm just saying black people saying I get pulled over because I'm black. Yeah. It's go to places where there's only black people. You'll still get pulled over.
Okay.
So even if it's true here, I'm not denying cops pull you over. I think maybe back then it would have worked. Right now it would be a waste of money.
Well, it would because
they would buy
PlayStations.
They would buy Gucci
and drugs and things.
I swear. I mean. Back then, yes, right now it would be a waste of money because here's the thing. If you split up all the money evenly, after a certain amount of years, it's going to end up in the same hands that it was in anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not that there's no opportunities. There's somebody who's born with all the money in the world. They have to deal with so much shit, but we don't see that because we're like, oh, you have all the money, just because we don't. But like the values that we have by having to like we live a full life, but just having to hustle and just like zigzag. They're not having that much fun. They got to pay for it. Like we are the best character in the movie here.
Yeah.
So this like hatred of someone because, like for example, like Barack won. I was happy for him. I wasn't happy for me. Not because he was black. I'm like, oh man, like seems like a really cool dude. Like he worked hard and you know like he got there. Trump won. I was like, holy shit! Like the dude got there. Sorry,
I need to move
bad.
it along,
My
and
bad.
I want and you. I also want to touch on the election.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to me that you are Trump.
Only, well, I am, but just because.
Hold on, who do you who's going for Biden in the room, or who is a Biden guy in the room? You.
Only because I hate Trump.
And
Right.
Are you?
I hate politics.
Okay.
So you're not gonna vote?
I just don't care.
Okay.
All right. So, but what I'm saying is like the Trump thing is just because of China expansion in Africa.
What do you mean?
I mean, China is beasting right now all over the world as far as like, for example, it's like Africa. It's like if you get paid $100 a year, and a Chinese person say, I want to buy 50 acres, and I'll give you $100. A family's gonna give that. So China is buying up Africa. That's how they buy in Africa. So, and then they're not buying Africa to like, obviously it's for their own agenda. So they're damaging our land. So the whole thing with like, Avatar,
Yeah.
it's happening right now, like in Africa. So it's like people in Africa, they like Trump for another reason. It's like he's the only one that is just an asshole to anybody he doesn't, to them. You know, like he's gonna have to put them in check. Nobody else is going to. So, and people in Africa don't worry about this whole racist stuff. Like it's like get over it. I'm just saying, it's just like it's not like something that's a fiery thing. Because you should be stronger than that by now.
Turn off your mic.
Now in Africa, like we have our issues for sure. We have big issues, but at least that it's like. If we see,
But you keep saying we, but you're not there anymore. You're an American citizen, so it's not we over there. It's we over here.
No.
Don't you think?
I am American citizen. I'm happy to be here, but it's like I'm using the gifts that I have to be valuable here, to give back here, to go back home. Like I know where my home is. Now, I would love being here is to visit is great, but I just know where my home is.
So you plan on going back at some point in time, or what?
Yes, when I can go and have a foundation strong enough that other people can.
He's gonna go back and help.
Off of. But this mindset is creeping in Africa. Like it's the white people's fault, and it's up to the white people to come and
Help us
and fix it. And if we have that, we're done. So that's why I'm very careful with this whole like racism and supremacy and like all these things, because if it's up to them, like why wouldn't they shape it to the way that's going to benefit them for the entire life?
What ended up making you turn into, or because it seemed, is it just you being like thinking different,
No,
or is
I
it?
was in a civil war, so like
Hold on, what is that?
Your screen went dead and it started up.
It just went off.
Oh, is it say your computer died because you didn't have it plugged in?
Let me see if it is my computer, or is it?
I'm gonna mute mics real quick.
Yeah, start muting things and see what it is. Check.
Is it my? No.
Wiggle your cords.
Oh, it's probably mine. Yeah, it's the FBI trying to.
Is that
They're trying to silence me.
It's Joe Biden trying to.
Yeah, trying to silence me. Holy shit.
All right, so this guy right here, and we're not trying to convince anybody. Or
No.
But my dad
Like
is
he's totally right how he feels.
He's very emotional about the way he feels about his hatred for Trump. And that's a lot of the liberals, left leaning people in general. I mean, media uses that that emotion to provoke emotion from you to get they'll use a story, a headline, sensationalize to evoke emotion from you.
Right.
And they've also, the media has lied a lot in this past year.
Right.
Making a lot of people have a lot of distrust for it. What is it just like, why do you hate him so much?
I hate what he's done to people before he got into that office. I hate the way he acts, the way he talks, and the way he thinks he's better than everybody else, and the way his ego is that he doesn't. And I know that for a fact that he doesn't care about anybody. He cares about himself.
Okay.
And he does whatever he can.
But why does that matter?
No,
Because it does matter.
No, he's right. He's right. But the game that he was playing was different than the game that you was playing. So, for example, if I put you at 6 years old in a civil war, you're going to act different. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the game that he was playing. Like, let's say he needed to be the lion. You're seeing it from. But the thing is, what I'm asking you is like, are you playing your game? You know what I'm saying? It's like because he had to play his game. So by you spending hate, it's energy. If you hate somebody, don't give them any energy. But I see it coming out of you, and I just want to free that. It's like, don't worry about him. If you have to wish somebody die, it's like they got you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so you're not gonna vote for him, but he has your soul. That's even worse.
That is.
Like, why are you investing so much time and emotion?
It's
on
so
that guy?
like his game is completely different.
I mean, hatred, not adoration or anything or disdain. That's hatred, and that's so
because
like
what he's doing now is one of the things on his bucket list. He had to do this.
So
he
what?
did everything else. Now he had to do this.
So what though?
He doesn't care. He doesn't care about this country. He doesn't care about the people here.
Yes, that's an oxymoron.
Yeah,
you're talking on both sides of your mouth.
You keep saying that to me. That makes absolutely no sense at all.
Do you not,
I get what you're saying.
Okay,
I
you're
get
saying
totally
that
what you're saying.
this is just a bucket list and something he wants to check off, but you're also saying he doesn't care. No, you think he wants to go down as the worst president ever?
I hope so.
No, he wants to go down as the best president ever.
His
ego will not allow him to do anything else.
has kept a lot of things
on check,
balance.
Yeah, that's the checks and balances of real life.
His ego, but what I'm not here to convince the fact for you to like him. I'm just here I'm just here to like kind of take you away from him because it's stopping you to be away from you. The same way like there's this energy in this world right now that America is a racist place. It's not a perfect. It's the best system that we have. So it's a perfect system. Just because it's the best in the world, it can get better. But the world is always improving. But to infect these kids are just thinking like I have to just do this so I'm not racist. It's like you can't infect people. I mean, they can because they are doing it.
You can't even say that you're like if you are in any sort of public eye, you cannot go on a social media platform and post anything positive if you are
like a known Trump fan.
Because guess what?
The flags on your house or on your porch. Like
if you validate your public opinion of like who you are, racist.
Racist. Do you know how Trump's gonna win? Everybody that doesn't have a sign in their yard is voting for Trump.
Because they don't want to be called out.
Yeah.
That they support for
So
Trump.
that's what people say. Oh, Biden's gonna win. I see signs everywhere. Yeah, but look at the places where there are no signs. But how is that freedom if they can't do that?
It's not. And that's the travesty.
And
not
they're okay with it.
Somebody is a president or not a president.
Right.
That's not the travesty. The travesty is that the land of the free is no longer free.
No, at all.
There's a price.
It goes back to, remember that the Snapchat that I did with the lady and she was picking up the Trump sign and she was ripping
and
it?
that should be that should be scary. There was a guy that was a black guy in his neighborhood that had a Trump sign. I don't know if there's a lot of it been going on. He had a Trump sign, like waving it. He got shot. So it's not about black and white no more. It's just like
they just want it needs to be division.
And like the news don't report that. Like Chicago right now, there's like 100 babies that just died. The news don't report that. What I'm trying to say is like for us to be free, everybody has to be free. And right now, like there are people that come up to me and like they have this energy. They don't know, like they're not free. Because, like, they have to watch, and I hate that. Like, there was this little girl that looked at me, and it's like, young 2 years old, and just looked at me. Her dad was like, no, like, we're all equal. And I'm like, don't do that to her. Like, she's supposed to be looking at me awkward. I have this. I'm black. She's white. Like, let her experience it fairly. Don't try to pour this, like, equality shit on a 2-year-old that's completely
doesn't even know about
free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're doing.
We're such a slave to everything. We're a slave to our jobs and to emotions and other people's emotions and other people's wants and needs and fucking A. And like, it's just so much. Like when you're little, it was just you and fucking grass, man. That's it.
Right.
But, you know, maybe I wouldn't feel as bad about him as I did if people didn't actually look at him as he was some kind of a god and they worship him.
But just let him.
Like this guy over here.
But what does that affect you, though?
Do you know why?
Because it bothers me.
No, you're right. You're right. But do you know why? I think it's because their voice has been silenced so long. Okay, here is this. The Joker, right? I'm not talking about the movie. So back in the day, the king always had a jester, like sitting at the table and always drunk, having orgies. But when the king had to make like a hard decision, he always looked at that because he needed to be reminded, like, don't take this shit so seriously. We don't have the Joker in politics. Like, these people, like, they just use or useful. It's not racism. And they do love their country, so that's kind of racism in a way because, like, they love their race. But it's like, I should love my race. So I just don't want white people to just feel like be proud. Like, be proud. Because I'm proud. And every black person should be proud of themselves as well.
Can I interject real quick? We're talking all this part about what if we flip the coin and we go to Biden? Why? Is Biden?
you don't want to know his history, but I don't want to be here to like dog anybody. See how I didn't dog Trump? Like if you take away hatred and you look at those two people, like your kid's future, your future, it's bigger than just like, oh, Trump lost, so I feel good now. It's like a basketball game. Mm-hmm. That's how people are thinking this. Like, oh, my team won. My team won. I hate that team.
Because, you know, if he lost, it would give me so much pleasure. I would be so me.
Okay.
And I don't care about
look
anybody
at
else.
the ramifications.
It would give me, give me pleasure.
Wait. The same thing you hate about Trump, the same reason you hate Trump, that's the same reason you want him to lose. You see that? It would give you so much pleasure.
That's right. It would.
But you're saying it's a video game.
You're saying he's selfish. It's all about him.
Basketball game.
And you're saying the same thing.
That's exactly what I told you too.
You are him.
You're him.
I'm tired of
hate
him.
it.
I'm tired of
You
looking.
became the person you hate.
Yeah.
I'm tired of bullshit. That all the circus and
But
all
look,
the crap
it's everybody. It's not.
So
it was there before.
It'll be after.
We're gonna
right
go
now,
back, Jay.
Right now, go ahead, my friend.
We're gonna end it with both. When you the both of them you have on your hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of them is super pro China.
Mm-hmm.
The other one,
Ooh, that was meaning.
it has been putting the the boots to China.
Yes, but even worse for me, one of them is trying to go off of emotions of people who have not developed
Emotionally?
Emotion or healed yet. Like, it's emotion. It's not even like I'm gonna end with this story. My cousin in the war, she got raped. And in the Civil War, when you get raped, it's like in public, and the girls 100% like they die because there's swarms of men. Like, they rape until the girl's dead, and then they leave. When they left, she stood up. I'm sorry, she didn't stand up. She sat up, and her mother ran to her and threw a lapa. So it's like a cloth that they wrap, it's a big cloth. So she threw a cloth on her to kind of like wrap her up. And my cousin looked at the crowd, and what we gave her was this like solace. We felt sorry. But when she felt that energy, she just fell back down and she died. Now, I always thought, I'm like, what if we cheered for her? Like, because that was heroic of her to sit up. Like we shouldn't be feeling sorry for her. We should be feeling sorry for the men that did that. So it's like, to feel sorry for someone, you're thinking you're doing them because like you're going down to their level, but your weight is also bringing them down further. So what I'm saying is, Biden is not running off of happiness. He's running off of sorrow. Like, that's a weak. Obama ran on hope. That's a weak energy. So he's tapping into weak people. Scary. So the other guy, for example, there's KKK and there's gangs. I'd rather hang out with a KKK than a gang, because a gang will kill anyone. KKK at least, like...
So much for coming by. I learned so much from you just talking to you. And what's your website so people can go?
Oh, yeah. See, worldoftakigold.com. So just go check it out.
Dude, I like that. My neck smells good.
Your beard smells good. Your beard probably smells great.
You spray. I'm just worried about your skin. That
Can you do a tutorial?
Like that you've been spraying. You should, because that stuff goes in your skin, my friend.
Yeah. How do I clean my pineal gland, dude?
You run a lot. Like you like do
this fat fuck's not running shit.
Yeah, I thought I'm getting in shape. I'm gonna have a sexy body.
I did.
What happened?
COVID.
Okay.
Chicken nuggets.
Okay, Joe Biden.
McDonald's happened.
Okay, Joe Biden. COVID.
No, when it shut down, I try to get into it with other things, and I try to run. It's not my routine.
Going to the gym is just like
my routine.
Yeah, I know it's tough.
But I stopped smoking.
That's the best thing you could do for yourself. And then the next best thing is stop spraying cologne on your neck
or beard.
I'm about that. All right, Taki Gold, thank you so much. We will be right back. We have horror movie trivia, and then the loser. Do we tell the loser thing?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You have to blindfold Bob for apples.
And
pants.
On top of that, if you can't get the required amount of apples, you get a wheel spin.
Oh.
So it's like a double slap sort of thing.
We also have lit science, and I think we're just gonna end after that because Phil's not into his segment today.
Are you gonna do your segment?
No.
I think Phil is gonna be healed from hate today.
Let's have Taki do his segment.
You're a good guy. I've been seeing you for so long.
He truly cares about you.
I do. Like, I've been seeing you for so long. It's like, to have your dad on the show, like, from the beginning, it's like amazing. Like, that is love. So even though he doesn't say it, I mean, he's here.
Can I really interject? I'm concerned that this is gonna bleed into this, so whatever you have out there is gonna be here.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Oh,
so just be mindful for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know, that's so weird. I was wondering. Okay.
All right, we'll be right back after this. Take us away, Chris.
stick.
Stacy.
Oh shit! Welcome back to No
There we
Cover
go.
TV.
What do you think about it, Sean? The last segment.
That was some pretty incredible stuff, I think. I mean, Taki can talk forever. He's a smart dude. He knows a lot of shit.
Oh
and,
yeah.
I mean, like I get lost in his conversations sometimes. He goes on so many tangents and whatnot.
I end up. You gave me the move it along, and I was trying so much and so many different angles.
There
I
were
couldn't
no
direct it
segues
there.
over there.
Yeah, I just
For
had to
sure.
say, "Hey, we're running low," and blah blah blah.
Yeah, no, it happens. All right. So
All
we're
right,
gonna-
Sean, what is happening?
All right. What's happening is we're gonna move it along to. What is this called? Oh yeah, horror movie trivia. All right, so I have prepared 10 questions from some classic horror movies. You guys are going to buzz in. First person to buzz in will get a chance at that question. Whoever gets it right at the end is the winner of the segment. The loser is going to be bobbing for some apples. All right, so they're going to have 2 minutes to get 3 apples. And if they cannot get all 3 apples, then they're up for a wheel spin. So. I'll bet you were bobbing for something. All right.
Yeah, you were.
So, Isaac, I need
Here, get him.
Isaac, I need a scorekeeper.
I got you, man.
So what were you doing now, Phil? You got drunk?
I got drunk on Jack Daniels, and I found
Or he's on the back. That is William Shatner.
I thought they made the
Huh?
mask look like William Shatner.
You asking for the movie or the character?
No, for the movie. It is Halloween. 1 point for Adrian.
Oh, it's
All
already
right.
on here.
Damn, you didn't know that? How do you?
Halloween.
Halloween,
William
everyone.
Shatner. That's classic old school trivia, baby.
Okay. All right. Next question. Question number 2. And who's keeping score, by the way? You
Isaac
got
is.
this? All right.
It's 2-1.
2-1 already. Okay, here we go. In which movie does the protagonist write an entire book that contains only the line, "All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy"?
Me. Oh,
Phil.
That's the.
3, 2.
No, shut up.
1.
No, it's
5, 4, 3.
The Shining.
Oh.
Oh,
Point for Phil.
That's a long time.
damn! That was a brain fart from hell.
You bust that from your culo. Dale.
Dale, fu.
Da, fool.
All right.
1-1.
I don't think either one of these. Well, hey, who knows? Maybe they'll get it. All right. How many people associated with the film The Exorcist died during the production of it?
9. Phil, 9.
Phil.
9.
For Phil.
No.
Point for Phil.
Wow.
The answer was 9. There was like 9 people, actors and cast and crew and everybody who actually died during the production of that film. All right, next
You
question.
should be wearing your mask.
I should. Yeah, but then you can't hear me. All right, what color is Freddy Krueger's sweater?
Black and red.
Adrian Golder.
Adrian.
Green.
Black and green.
Black and green is incorrect.
I'm totally dead.
Oh, this guy right here.
Totally dead.
Sex magnet.
All right.
I came
Next
up with a new section word.
next question. What is your new section?
It's called the night.
Oh, this fucking guy's keeping
It's
score over here.
3-2. You're 3. She's 2.
Okay.
Come on, dude.
All right. Next question. What? Who's asking the fucking questions here, Phil? I am. All right. Why can't Michael Myers die?
Oof, that's a good one.
Because he's been possessed and the
Give him.
Do you want to chime in, Phil?
Give him the microphone.
Do you want to chime in, Phil?
Say your name.
Because he was possessed by
Okay.
a spirit, and the spirit cannot die, so he just cannot die.
Michael
also.
Myers wasn't possessed by a
Long
spirit.
story short.
No.
fuck you. Shut up.
Cool story, bro.
The judges award you 0 points, and I think we're all a little dumber for having heard you. Adrian, care to chime in? Ancient Druid Curse.
Mm.
All right.
It's the same thing because that's what I said.
It's
Because he was
the
possessed
same
by something.
thing.
He was possessed by something.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
And he could not die.
Judge's ruling?
No.
Nope.
You fucking assholes.
He basically had to kill his older sibling on Sam Hain and for the Druid curse to take effect. So
Boom. Roasted.
there it is.
There it is.
Okay.
Next question.
All right. No.
No.
Nope.
No, it's not.
No.
Completely different.
Next question. Question number 9. In Carrie, in the movie Carrie, what did the other kids dump on Carrie when she's at prom?
Phil.
Phil.
Blood. What kind of blood?
Pig's blood.
Oh, that is correct.
Adrian.
It's not looking good, Adrian.
All right. Last question here. What's the score right now?
4-2.
4-2.
No, there's no double points.
Double point.
Double points. Okay.
Double points.
Double points.
No.
Triple points.
Triple points.
Triple points. Last
Triple
one.
points.
Guess this one wins.
All right.
Yes.
No.
Judges have spoke.
Okay.
Not dipping my face in that.
Well,
Last
you
question.
better get it right then.
You shouldn't have played the game if you didn't want to.
No, I was forced into it.
No
Okay.
one's forcing you.
All right. Last question.
You better hope no one says that about
What
you.
movie?
Off the show.
What movie portrays someone being stabbed with a knife in the shower?
Me.
Phil.
You? No, that was his answer. Adrian.
Psycho.
Phil for the win. Boom, 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 boom. Adrian. I'm sorry.
And they used chocolate sauce to make it look like blood because it was a black and white.
Can I do that?
Forgot to mention, this is not get the 2 apples in 1 minute.
Apple out of your mouth.
There's no
There's apples in there.
12 seconds.
12 seconds. 1 apple more. 10. 9. 8.
Hey, you can't do that. That's
7.
cheating.
6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
All right, take off your blindfold.
Take off the blindfold. There is.
You got all the apples. Look at that. You got them all.
You got
All right.
all the apples.
Woo!
Now tell her
You
what
got
you
all the
won.
apples. You don't have to do a wheel spin now. So there's that.
That's the good news.
All right, put it up there.
The bad news, you're wet for not the right reasons.
Oh,
Oh, but
that's
maybe
some
the white-
WAP right there.
Maybe the right reasons. Who knows?
I think she's always wet.
Hey-oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm always drunk.
Ooh.
No.
All right.
I got it.
We're gonna.
It'll be good TikTok.
We're gonna set up for some lit science now. I think.
All right, let's science time.
Okay, so do you? We're gonna take a break.
Yeah. Quick
Okay.
break.
Quick
setup
break.
and-
Hold on.
Get happy. Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you.
All right. We this is No Cover Podcast, and we'll be right back after this with Lit Science, and we're gonna close out the show.
I felt no apples in there.
All right.
Hi.
It's all on
Can you hear me? Are we on?
Yes, sir.
What? We're already back from commercial?
Is lit science.
Why are we just introducing it now? I thought we started like 5 minutes
No,
ago.
you did the
Are we live?
disclaimer, and then I introduced it.
Oh, okay.
Like TV, dude.
All right. Dude, you just smoked that apple. Now you're eating it. Okay.
Disclaimer, don't try this at home.
We already did that.
Oh, we did.
We're going to make don't try this at home, guys.
What are we doing?
All right, so we're going to make a homemade lava lamp, but it is, I don't know, it's like safer. So I got this flower vase for my wife. She wasn't using. Pick up your fucking weed. God damn it! Every time.
Let's go.
I got this flower vase for my wife. We put in.
You're good.
You okay? Yeah. All right. We put in some dihydrogen oxide. Like
hydrogen?
yeah, like
What is
2
that?
inches worth or so.
What is that?
Can you explain to the people what that
Yes.
I don't even know what that is.
It sounds cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
And where did you get it from?
Well, we were told to be more scientific.
No, I'm asking you
Because people were like, "Oh, you just burn shit and fucking light things on fire." Ugh.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
Is that water? Or is that water?
It's water.
Okay. Making sure we're okay.
Don't drink the fucking water, dick. It's the experiment.
Okay.
God, somebody get this guy a bottle of water.
So
You
this
want some
guy.
beer?
What?
So you guys are making a lava lamp.
A lava
Okay,
lamp.
a lava lamp. And what do you use? I heard you use dish soap. Is that anything?
No.
No. Okay, not
No.
dish soap.
I haven't actually tried this science experiment. No, we're not gonna. That's for me, dick. I didn't even try this one, so we're gonna see if it works. So we're gonna add some
Was that canola oil?
vegetable oil.
Are you sure that's
Oh,
from
here.
vegetable?
Why are your gloves faded?
What do you mean? Oh,
Yeah, your gloves are
Those are nice.
I've been meaning to get new gloves because I had to clean the toilet a few times.
Oh. That's not sanitary, bro.
Why not?
Why not?
Okay.
Okay, so can we explain to the people? There's the oil. Obviously, oil and water doesn't mix, right?
That's a lot of oil.
Why is that? Why is that water?
That's as much oil as I use to cook food.
Why is it that water and oil don't mix?
Because the oil is lighter than the water.
Who told you that?
I think Ansel told me this one time when he was talking about his chicken nuggets.
All right, so we're gonna put some food
McDonald's
colors in. McDonald's.
It's purple.
We're gonna put some purple in there.
That's my favorite.
Oh, look at you can see it. It's falling. Can we get a zoom in on this?
Here, can we hold it?
No, I ain't holding it.
Oh, I was gonna take it to the camera. Oh. Okay, so what? So is this heavier?
Talking to the mic.
Is this heavier than the water or the oil? Is that why it's going down?
Yeah, it's more dense or something.
What are you putting in there?
This just
Food coloring.
It's food coloring.
Food colorings.
Damn, dude, chill out.
All right, we're gonna put some blue in there.
Him, he's knocking all that shit over.
Okay, that's good. That's all you need.
Did you put red?
No, Buffalo Bills.
Red light district.
So then
That's just food coloring.
Some anhydrous citric acid.
What the fuck did you just say?
It's a combination. And
You
it's
can't
got
read off that
sodium.
card?
Stop putting. You're wasting my food coloring, dick.
What are you gonna use for this?
A cake.
I'm sorry.
That's how you make
I'm a master
pink,
chef,
dude.
dick.
You make cake with food coloring?
Well,
Pink.
frosting.
Yeah,
Why don't you just buy pink food coloring?
he makes
Pre-made
it.
frosting. Like, I'm a master chef.
Master
bro.
chef.
Oh, that's right.
Dispense on me.
All right. So
Master
our
chef.
tablets here.
What are these tablets?
It's fucking Alka-Seltzer, dick.
Okay, this looks
And
cool
now
so
it
far.
should be-
Oh, that's bad.
Right there it goes. It's a
Chris, can we
fucking
get in
lava lamp.
close
No, it's not.
Oh.
on that one?
Phil, it's a lava lamp.
Yo, that's sick.
It doesn't come up like a big.
Where's your lava
like this
lamp,
here.
dick?
Hey, like
Hey, don't
that
make
shit
me
turn
go
black.
Get one.
That shit
I
turn
will.
black.
And then we can wait for like fucking.
We
3
should've just
hours
done
for
one
it to
color.
warm up, huh?
Why does it turn black?
Because all the colors
We
mix.
used too much food coloring. Get it all mixed up. I didn't think that far ahead.
We should have just did like 2, huh?
Like,
That's
yeah.
really fucked up. What's
All right,
wrong
explain
with black?
the situation while I'll prep
black-
the other one.
Black lava lamps
So
matter,
basically,
That's purple, dude.
like
That
when
looks
you've
dope.
got a fucked up stomach because you drank too much, and you take some Alka-Seltzer, this is what goes on in your stomach. Like,
Oh, it just gives relief.
yeah, it like bubbles up and it causes
That's
like a
far
fizzy
out, man.
sensation and like I don't know.
Stomach right now on drugs?
Yeah, no, on Alka-Seltzer. Let's put more tablets and see what happens.
Yeah, let's put the whole thing.
I think that might blow it up.
Can we put baking soda in there too?
I don't know.
Okay. So this is what happens when you like. Why does it feel better then if you drink Alka-Seltzer?
I don't know. Like, I didn't really think that.
It's not as coagulated down below.
I was just trying to make a cool experiment, and it looks really
Do you know,
badass.
Dad?
So, hey, put some baking soda in there. See
Do
what
you know?
happens.
Baking soda.
What was the question?
When
Holy
you
shit. Just a little bit. Nope, that's probably good.
Okay, I want to see his baking soda.
Dude, it's going up.
Okay, when you take Alka-Seltzer.
All right,
and
no more. It's gonna blow up.
Oh
bro.
no! What's happening?
It's getting bigger. See the sodium.
Oh, it's grabbing the oil.
Sodium
huh?
bicarbonate.
The sodium bicarbonate is creating
It's grabbing the oil as it comes down. It's absorbing it,
and it's going up.
and it's going into the water.
So what's happening is, you're introducing little bubbles that create, and they bond onto the water, and then everything comes up, becomes less dense, and then it hits the top, and then it goes back down again.
It's a lava.
Wow.
Like a lava lamp.
That's very scientific.
But unlike those lava lamps, you don't have to wait for like 3 hours for it to warm up.
Is that your dick or is it lava?
Both.
Oh, Bob. Hey,
All right, well, hell yeah! What a
Okay.
freaking awesome experience.
Next experiment, science, bitches.
Since we're on the theme of ice.
Getting iced here. We're gonna make some instant ice.
For real?
Yeah, we're gonna make some instant ice here. All you need to make instant ice is sodium bicarbonate and just sodium,
And
which
a
is
salty bitch.
and a salty bitch, and some water. H2O for the layman's. Can you hold this as I? Yeah. So we put a little bit of salt here.
How much?
Here on Lit Science, we just kind of use the eyeball technique here. And
It's actually a very
You can do
well
it-
practiced.
Yeah, you can do
Technique.
this. You can do this at home. This one you actually
Around the
can't
world.
do this at home. And then you add some baking soda, which is sodium bicarbonate.
Bicarbonate a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
New big words here.
Yeah.
That's the word of the day is sodium bicarbonate. And then you add some H2O, which is we all know is an oxygen molecule and a hydrogen molecule, which makes
No.
H2O.
You're wrong.
There's 2 hydrogen molecules.
Yes. See.
Yeah, what happens if you only have one hydrogen molecule?
Yeah,
it's Ho.
It would
Then it's just
explode.
HO.
That's what would happen.
Ho.
It would go boom.
And then we just mix it up here a little bit.
Wait, so that's water and salt and baking powder.
And it's instant ice.
It's icy?
Yeah.
Is it
Feel
cold?
No, feel it. No, you have gloves on, man.
So I don't get burnt.
No, you can't take your gloves off.
Fuck you.
Here, someone come and touch this. This is cold, actually. This is actually cold.
What?
You make snowmen. If it's here in California, touch it. It's cold.
I can feel my cold beer through my hands.
It's cold. Yeah, it's cold. And we can, you can make a snowball or
Baking.
The ice. The water.
Baking
the
soda.
water is not
No.
hot.
No, it's like room temperature.
It could
How
be.
do you know how hot Luke is?
I checked them out in the locker room. Yeah, you can make snow. You can make little snowmen. You know, you can do things with this, and it's a good little experiment for the kiddos.
What is it, like clay or some shit?
Yeah, it's imitation snow ice
He's-
stuff.
Imitation ice.
I'm so lost with this experiment.
But it felt cold, right? It's cold.
Huh?
It's cold.
But I don't understand. Okay, you just put cold water in there, dude.
It's not cold. Water is not cold.
It's moderately cold.
So the interaction between the salt and the baking soda creates the coldness.
I can make a fucking science experiment too. Ice, look at this. See this? Now it's paper. H2
How did you do
molecule
that?
fucking peroxide, dude.
How do you do that?
Fucking magic, dude.
just said words
We
on
do
this.
science up here. You just
Anyway,
fucking
it's
magic.
just, do it yourself.
What the fuck is going on with
do
this
it yourself
guy?
snow. So yeah, that's.
And you did it yourself.
I did do it myself.
Yeah.
Let's science.
Let's science, bitches.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. And Ice will have a whole fucking igloo built
It's cold. Yeah, I should make an igloo with this.
out of ice and
This is what people use when they run out of snow and they filter snow in the Mammoth. This is what they use.
Is that what they use?
They use gallons.
Wow.
Is that really even a freaking science experiment?
Yeah, it is.
He does something cool like fucking, and you're like, give me salt and give me some baking powder.
Let's do
I
it.
got
Let's
this.
make more. Let's make a whole thing. Where's the salt?
I don't here. You guys want to put that here? Put the snow inside here and see what happens.
Hold on, I need more water.
Mm.
I need the super cold water that Tim says it is.
I drink some of that. God.
Bro, this is cold, bro.
Yeah, it's not really cold drinking water. I mean, it's luke.
But he's like acting like it's freezing. It's
It
not.
is.
No, it's not.
It is.
You're retarded.
I'm lit.
Lit science.
It's not cold.
It's cold.
All right.
No, have you ever felt something that's wet?
No.
Well,
No.
I know.
Ask Adrian. She probably does. She's driving with this.
All right, if you touch something that's wet, it's moderately cold,
It's the
right?
salt and baking soda reaction.
No.
He's
that's
like
the warmth
making
of the
cupcakes.
wet.
No,
Like
I'm
snow
not talking
cupcakes.
about that wet, dude.
What?
All right, drop a glob of
Don't
it.
talk to your kid about that kind of
What?
stuff. So don't talk to your son about that.
Well,
Whoa,
then shut up.
Beans.
What are you saying anything about?
Oh, look at that.
Dude, it's probably gonna like elephant toothpaste out of there and
Do you
shit.
guys know? Are we gonna make like when you mix bleach and ammonia?
No, that you can kill yourself.
Is it, I know. What are you doing? You might
That's
kill us.
mustard gas, bro.
That's mustard gas.
All right.
Well, this could be like the new kind of mustard. Oh shit. Okay, probably no more of that in there, cause I gotta dump this down somebody's lawn over here. And do you have any neighbors you don't like, by the way?
It's biodegradable. It's not gonna harm the environment. It's fine.
But it's vegetable oil, bro. Like,
How is that toxic?
it'll kill somebody's lawn.
No,
Like,
it won't.
ain't gonna help it.
Since when are you fucking
Fucking Captain Planet over here.
Dude,
Fucking settle down, Captain Planet.
I am a fucking scientist, okay?
Fire,
wind,
water,
heart,
Earth.
Captain Planet.
Go planet.
Anyway, that's
That was a
the
great
science.
show. Dude, it's like
And so what
layers now.
were you expecting to happen when you poured
I
all that
have
in?
no
there?
idea. This is science. We
I was
trial and
expecting-
error.
Okay.
I was expecting a small Asian woman to climb out of there and walk over and suck on your pee-pee, okay? It didn't
Hey,
happen. Experiment
Been there,
failed.
done that. So
You
shut
know?
up.
As a scientist, you gotta learn to celebrate your failures as much as your
How is
successes.
that like a comeback? You?
don't
Been there, done that.
What the fuck?
How many times have you had a hot Asian chick? Oh, man.
So what? If I want to, be stupid, why is that a problem with you?
I'm just wondering what's going on.
Don't wonder.
Stop getting emotional, everybody.
when you see me do something, just dismiss
Like
it.
this?
Yeah. There you
Dismiss this? What are you doing with your hand?
go. No, I said dismiss it.
No, you're like, dismiss it.
Oh, shut up.
Stop it.
Stop
You
it.
knock this
Stop
off.
it.
Stop it, you little buckaroo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
Hey.
better stop.
Don't get no COVID spit on my.
How many weeds
bowl,
have you
man.
smoking?
All right.
Oh.
Let's science.
Let's science, everybody.
You could try that one.
Good
out
job,
if you want-
guys.
If you want snow.
Where is my other one?
You want me to save you this week?
Huh?
You want to save some of this week?
Audio.
Oh, thanks, man.
And we will go into.
Let's science.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. This one.
I think that was a moderately successful bit.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time
Here?
to go.
Get in front of your mics. What have we done today? We have had Taki on. We talked a little bit about politics. We talked a little bit about BLM. We did some lit science.
Right.
We did bobbing for apples.
Or
How
not
did
bobbing
you
for apples.
talk me through that? What happened?
I had a feeling that you guys were fucking with me and that there was no apples in there. And when I put my head in there, I felt no apples around. And I knew when I looked at it beforehand that there was fucking apples in there. So I was like, you motherfuckers. And then like the water went into my nose. So like I started drowning a little bit. And then so like I accidentally
We could just
got
waterboard
it.
you next time. like-
Yeah, you should have just done that. And then, to my surprise, there was one apple that was thrown in there somewhere.
Yes, to
And
keep you
then-
on the hook longer.
And then, I was like, maybe there's another one I wasn't feeling. No, there wasn't. I went back in there and I was like, this is fucking bullshit.
Is it hard to get an apple?
No, it's not that hard.
It's not that hard?
Because, the bottom's right there. So you
you
just
just
got to go
push
all
it?
the way in there and push it, yeah.
The bottom?
The bottom of it, yeah.
Yeah,
The bottom of what?
the bin, Phil.
Oh, the bin. Okay. Just
Gross.
Yeah,
huh?
we definitely fucked with you on that one.
Oh,
My
yeah.
bad.
It was gonna be to whoever lost it.
But at least you didn't have to do a wheel spin, right?
That's like the
That's
pretend scary thing.
I've done a wheel spin, so it's not like, it's scary, but
Wow, she's tough, huh? She's just really tough.
Mr. No Will Spin over here.
okay.
Yeah, when your
You've
ass is not on the
never-
line.
All right. What else did we do? We talked a little. My dad, he got a little less hateful, right?
No,
Isaac,
not very much.
he gave us some jewelry
Always keep time.
to celebrate the Dodgers and Lakers. We also had the game. Horror. You know your horror, huh, Dad?
You know
your
your
brain
horrors.
worked
Oh,
good
I know
today.
all that stuff.
You know your horrors well.
I asked Bill if he wanted to play horror trivia, and he was like, "Oh, which horror?" And I was like, "No, horror, like horror movies, Bill." He's like, "Yeah, porn movies. Fuck yeah, which horrors?"
He doesn't watch porn.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love the horrors, man.
He loves horrors. He doesn't watch porn,
Yes.
though.
Well, we
Asian horrors.
so that it was a real. We had a real good show, and so I ask you, what did you learn? Adrian, what'd you learn?
Isaac's still a bitch.
Dad, what'd you learn?
Hey, I learned that you had some really good weed, man, and I'm really fucked up because of you made me smoke that weed.
The hell are you even talking about again?
Bye.
Isaac, what did you learn?
Bye.
I learned that $100 never got me so many watches of weed in my life. That's fucking. Look at that.
Works just like. Oh shit! I think it broke. Hey, if that shit broke, bro. Hey, I want my money back.
Oh my god. And you, Sean?
I'll pay for the extra. I'll pay for the batteries.
I need new batteries for my watch already, but I gotta say, Taki is a wealth of information. That dude is so smart. I could listen to him talk all day.
We almost did.
Yeah, we had to kind of roll the clock back on that one.
Hey, bro, why didn't you want to buy his fucking cologne?
And he didn't even ask me to buy it. Man, he's trying to play this victim card.
I think the card sprayed like cologne.
You just took everything you just said about playing the victim card, and you just were like, "Fuck you and your victim card."
No, but he always tries to make me look bad. I always help him out, man. I'm his number one fan.
He straight up said you were trying to come up on his fucking cologne that you wanted for 50 and you would resell it.
No, he was saying that I should have done that. But I'm not interested in being.
But you wouldn't do people like that.
I'm not interested in being pyramid scams, so.
Or spraying your beard with cologne.
That's how I do my shit, Isaac. Saw good looking men in my military uniform.
Thank you for serving.
Yeah, look at this. I'm a war hero today.
The only guy that wears Halloween.
Named Amoroso. That's a. Oh shit! Who's an Amoroso hero? Oh, my overachieving son.
How long did it take him to?
Few and far between.
To spell that name right.
Twice.
That's another great joke of yours tonight.
That
How long did it take them to spell your name right?
Yeah. Been there, done that. Been there, done that.
How you spell your name right today? How long it take you to eat the corn on cob?
Been there, done that.
Tell each other you love
you told Taki you love him.
Shut up, Sean. You're just gonna go out with that there. Killed somebody.
Why do you keep on doing this with your hands?
So why don't you shut the fuck up and don't worry about what
Look
I
at
do?
your gay hands. Your gay little hands.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Look at this.
I am not doing that.
You are 100% doing this. Let me see your little baby hands.
Hold your hands up.
Look at him.
Look, he looks like
I do not approve that conduct right there.
Oh man, that's my weed.
It's offensive. See, that's what you get for fucking making fun of
it's
people.
his fault.
Remember this song?
What song?
All right, Sean, what else did you learn?
The rest of the show was kind of a blur, honestly. Like just talking and.
You guys have been doing a real good job.
Long story short.
You and Ice.
Long story short, how many times have we heard that? That's a little game for the people at the show. Every time Taki says long story short, you think it's hot. You'll be fucked up by lit science time, I'll tell you that right now. The fuck up.
You guys will be super funny by then.
Yeah, super. You thought we were funny then? Oh. Bamboozle. Yeah. I think that's the new thing. You have to drink while watching the show to make it that much extra. Like
how many people do you think hate us now because we had a conversation about fucking politics?
Oh,
didn't shit all over Trump.
Did you see how I tried to
God,
have him talk about
fucking bid, huh?
I had him trying to talk about Biden.
Phil is gay. 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 Phil is gay.
I love this show.
Oh my God, my loose-handed father.
He's never tackled the lobster.
He's never went 5-on-1.
He's never burped the worm. I missed that segment. We didn't get to do it today.
We didn't get to do it.
He's never choked out his Pokemon.
I choose you.
How ridiculous are people being lately, though?
Yeah.
Just in general.
We're just living in a weird time, bro.
Oh my God, it's so horrible right now.
Fauci said that we won't probably get back to normal until like 2020 in the summer.
Dude, if there's like super riots on
because if Trump wins?
Yeah, probably if he does.
Who gets that crazy?
Like, are we gonna have another show?
Why not?
I don't know. Because they're supposed to here's this conspiracy theory going around. I don't believe it, okay? I'm just saying what happens if, you know what I mean?
Right.
All right, time out. Actually, something I didn't know if I was going to bring up or not. But why don't we go ahead and just go around the room and let's get our predictions out.
Oh,
Predictions?
Yeah. Predictions.
Let's do predictions.
Okay.
Let's start with Phil.
Well, I believe there's so many crazy people out there that they probably will start something. And
No, who's going to win the election?
Who's going to win the election?
who's going to win the election?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. And you know what?
It's a prediction.
Been there, done
I'll
that.
have to go with, I have to stick with Biden because I want to see Trump cry.
Okay, but logically,
That's your prediction?
That's it.
To bet money on it? A
if
wheel
you had
spin?
if you had him bet money,
A
No.
wheel spin.
No, I don't think so.
Who would you put the wheel spin on?
I don't know.
yeah, Trump. That's a Trump answer.
That is a Trump answer.
Yeah, he knows it too.
Yeah, you do. Your soul hurts.
Oh yeah, 100%. Dude, I've been saying this since the beginning. He's 4 more years.
What do you,
Oh,
you
yeah.
think?
4
For
more,
sure?
for sure.
I think
dude.
he's gonna crush him.
Like everyone's gonna have egg in their face.
Like the things that he was. What do you think, Abe?
You don't give a shit about politics.
I really don't care.
If you
about
had to pick,
politics, no. The world's gonna burn either way.
It's true.
It's
I
true.
can see that happening.
And I'm gay, so it don't matter.
Do you think it's gonna turn in on each other?
Probably.
Or are we gonna turn in on each other?
Oh, for sure.
I'm
media's
so
been working on
worried.
that for a while now.
What I'm so worried about is like people seeing that in China, socialism works for the 1%. That's what I'm.
But
if
socialism.
they see that, if the 1% sees it and doesn't have to give anybody shit, I don't know, man.
Socialism doesn't work. It doesn't.
I know, but it's so easy to.
I'm just
to
making it
take
sure that people know that. I want to make people know that socialism does not work. Crazy fucking Bernie Sanders is trying to push.
I was gonna vote for him.
Good. He didn't even get to go to the show, bro.
I know.
You know what I gotta say? I rode my kayak today in the Ventura Harbor.
Okay.
And
I didn't know you had a kayak, bro.
I have a kayak.
Okay.
I got it off Craigslist for free.
For real?
Was that before or after the free massage that you were trying to pawn on us?
That was a really good massage, by the way. But that's a different story.
Shack hack.
For a
Shack
different
hack.
show.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was riding my kayak today, and I'm going up and down the harbor, and I'm looking at all these boats and everything, and I just see Trump flag after Trump flag after Trump flag, and there was like 3 Biden flags, but they were just completely surrounded by Trump flags with a Trump flag in the middle of all that.
And they were the smallest boats.
And I'm thinking, like, dude,
Get closer.
We're in Southern California, like the most bluest
Blue.
state that there is. And
It's not gonna go red, though.
Bluest districts there is, and I'm just thinking, like, man, if this is the type of, if this is indicative, you've got. It was like Taki was saying, you had all those closet Trump supporters who are afraid to come out and say, like, you know, like, I support this dude. I'm just looking at the actual show of support that's out there for Trump versus the show of support for Biden.
It's so many at the.
It's already overwhelming. You know what I mean?
It really is.
Because you don't know who, because they won't speak up, because they don't want to be judged on who they are. You know what I mean? And that's sad.
Yeah, sad. So sad.
Because we should be able to be like, we're gay, we're straight, we're red, we're blue, without being judged or persecuted by it, but we're not. And then who's mostly doing that is mostly, I think, the left.
Man, the way he was articulating everything was so on point for me in my eyes.
We need to get him back after the election.
Yeah.
Spread some more knowledge.
And probably a long time after election, because we like to talk too, guys.
And we also want to smell good.
Love you, Taki.
We love her so much.
Check out that cologne. I liked it.
The other thing that that's been. Oh, we have some cool guests coming up. That is, where's my Bible at?
Good job with the game, though, Sean.
Yeah, that was awesome, Sean.
I pulled it on my headset.
I like the bit
It didn't
within
even
the bit.
seem like it.
We're gonna get our game writer back pretty soon.
Pants.
Pants is coming back. Spam. We're coming back from vacation.
Oh, can you explain what she meant? Why'd she get all mad about the traveling pants? What was that about?
I don't even know where the traveling pants.
I don't know what that is either.
No, I just said it because I heard a movie before about pants. So I said it, and then she said, "Why would you have watched that movie?" And I go, "I don't know. I just heard that movie." She made it seem like it was like a horrible movie.
Maybe she watched it. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I never watched it.
Let's see. All right, here we go. All right, next week we have Plastic Culture. The week after that we have the LAX band.
On the 20th, we have Ateo and the Crawdads.
Ooh, I like those.
On 12/4 is an amazing guest. She's just by herself. She has a guitar. She has a keyboard. And she can sing. She has some pipes on her. Her name is Hotel. On 12/11, we have 666. 12/18, Bumbafire. 1/8 is TIE Fighter. And 1/15 is Peter DeStefano. For those that don't know, Peter is from Porno for Pyros. Anybody know that band?
They've been on the show before.
Yeah, but not in a sit-down interview. We also have on 12/11, I think, is it 12/11? Mia
Rose
is 12/11. Mia Rose is
a former porn star,
a former porn actress, and she is going to share her story about overcoming addiction and her illness that she had for over a year. And she's going to talk about her OnlyFans account. So,
fucking A.
That's going to be
Chris,
good.
You better be here for that.
You're going to be here for that one, Chris? When? 12/11?
At $6.99, you'll be here.
$6.99, dude. You have to dress up. We have to get you dressed up. Oh, that's your favorite porn actor? One of us? Like, we're going to get you a
bring your flowers,
bow
bro.
tie.
And flowers?
I've honestly never seen Chris smile bigger than he's smiling.
What else are we going to get you?
Chocolates?
We're going to have big boy shoes.
A big ass dick.
And then we're going to say,
huge.
We're going to say, like,
bring your dick.
Yeah. We're going to say, like, oh shit, Chris tripped me with his dick in the hall.
Fuck.
Okay?
His dick and all?
We'll do the
No,
happy. We'll do the dancing bear.
Oh, this is the dancing
This
bear.
is the episode. Oh, tune in.
Are you the bear?
I'll be the bear.
Damn. 611.
$6.99.
$6.99. $6.99 Pacific Standard Time.
Next week, we also are doing a seance in the studio live with psychic Patty Negri.
Who?
What did you just say?
Patty Negri.
I didn't say what you think I said.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
I heard it too.
Shut up, guys.
You said it or I said it?
I didn't say it.
Well, apparently I'm evil.
I
when
think
say
it was
shit.
you.
Did you hear that?
Are we
Yes,
gonna get
I
to the
did.
bottom of that, by the way?
Wow.
Is that what?
That's what this is about. This is about.
Is it evil?
We asked Charlie game, who's evil, me or Sean? Oh, no, we didn't say that. We said,
We
hey, am I?
kind of both said at the same time.
Yeah,
who
am
is
I evil? And
Or
he said, am I evil?
Yeah.
And then
And
it went
clearly
yes.
moved to yes.
And it was in front of you, right?
No,
you
I
were
was
right next to it.
him. Yeah.
And I thought you did it at first, and there's no way you could have.
I watched that video probably like
So many times.
70 or 80 times now, and there was nothing anybody around the table could have done to influence those people. That was straight up.
Phil was
the
being very
longest,
suspect,
until that
though.
you made that video. I thought it was you. It couldn't be you.
I think it was Phil.
Because I was on this side. I was on this side of him,
'Cause you
and
blew
he
on
was
it.
like right here, and the pencil moved that way.
I
So
got
there's
video
no
proof
way.
coming up.
That's what I was
Next
thinking.
week.
Yeah, there was no way. And plus, I mean, I wasn't doing
And if
anything.
you watch
anyway.
the candles, that's another indicator too. Like,
Yeah, it's 'cause they
candles
flicker
have-
a little bit.
Oh, he gave himself away. I cracked the case, bro.
I have no idea what
You blew it?
He blew it.
How he
No,
was
I
on that side of the
didn't.
table.
First of all, it compels the theory that I had because I saw him go before when he was trying to say that if I was an
I
asshole.
don't think so.
I have video proof coming next week.
Well, we can ask Patty
Or we can ask
Negri
Negri.
if Phil
Yeah, she's
is an
gonna-
asshole.
You better might just come clean right now before the psychic just says and blow it out.
Okay, on
You're
11/13,
fucking stupid, man.
we had on November 13th we have Father Sebastian on, and Father Sebastian is a
Oh, is that the satanic guy?
vampire.
Oh.
He is a vampire. And then on the 20th, this is something that came in between the show this week. If you for last week, this week. So this guy's name is Gentleman Psychic Richard Leigh Lillard.
Huh.
From what I understand, he is a Satanist.
Okay, that's the guy.
And it really ruffled feathers on our team. There was a group of people saying that that's just not entertaining. And then there's people that are like, oh, just give it a shot. There's no one that really said this is a great idea. So I'm going to put it out there like that.
Great way to intro it.
But let me pitch this to you.
Okay.
everybody always says this vague veil about devils, devil worship, Satan, babies killing, sacrificing the youth. The people in this moment are saying there are conspiracy theories that Hillary Clinton is a lady who kills kids. There's a lot of talk about children being trafficked. If this is real, I think we can find some sort of answer to this and explanation. I'm not saying that this gentleman partakes in that, but he's got to know, right?
What if it's like a different sect? You know what I'm saying? Because Christianity has different sects.
I don't understand what you just said, man.
Come on, man. You went to church. Christianity has sext.
Sect. S-E-T.
Yeah, thank you.
What do you mean sect? Sect of
So
what?
you have Christianity is the umbrella
Like
of
section?
it.
You have like Catholicism.
And then you have, yeah, thank
and
you.
Protestant.
Okay, but you should, if that life is there, satanic, wouldn't you educate yourself on the evil of the evil and the best of it? If you're gonna come out if you're gonna come out and out yourself, and you are evil, and you're wanting to do a podcast,
Let's ask Chris. I mean, let's ask Sean.
I don't know. I think that this would be a great opportunity for somebody of that faith to dispel a lot of
misconceptions.
Yeah, exactly, misconceptions. They could come out, kind of set the record straight, maybe educate people on what they're all about, what they believe in, what they don't believe in, false rumors, that sort of thing. So it could be a really good opportunity for a lot of people to learn some good stuff.
Wow, you could be a politician, man.
Thank you very
What do
much,
you
Bill.
think about it? Can you put a sentence together today?
I really don't give a shit.
Okay, what do you think about it?
Been there, done that.
What do you think about it?
I think it would be entertaining to see how the fans react to it.
What do you think?
I'm Christian, so it's really
taboo.
Yeah, for me, it makes me uncomfortable, but that's just me, you know.
It shouldn't be as taboo as a Muslim.
But I mean,
coming in here,
like,
you know what I mean?
I'm not the type of person that's like gonna force religion on anybody or anything like that. Like, I'm open to hearing about it, but I'm uncomfortable.
It all starts with the phone. It all starts with everything. Always starts with just a conversation. You know what I mean?
Think about a religion though.
And then all of a sudden you're
lot
drained of all your
people
blood.
Didn't know prior to 9/11, like
yeah,
Islam.
I mean,
you know what I mean? There were so many rumors and myths about Islam that people didn't know or understand, and then they were, you know, behind 9/11. So now they're our enemy, and everybody wants to know everything about them, and we learned a lot. So I'm not saying that Satanists are our enemy, but I think there's definitely a taboo there, and certainly there's, I think, a huge opportunity for learning.
I think from Christianity, I've just learned that, you know, Satan is bad. But again, this is just from what my religion is telling me versus what I've seen with my own eyes. Now, mind you, being a mortician for 5 years, I've seen different versions of, you know, Christianity, such as Catholicism. I've seen traditional services. I've seen Jewish services, so on and so forth. And their religions and how they do certain things. Mm-hmm. And every single one of them had said something about, you know, heaven and hell and how hell is bad. But, you know, you do have different perspectives, because what if it's just misunderstood? You know, what if there is a different aspect of it? Like, say it's not all evil. It's just what we're being told versus that's what we're believing because we're impressionable versus it's not actually
I also
evil.
think that something was also said at one point that Satanists believe in themselves. They believe that they are God. And that's the definition of it. So that might also be something. But and I hope I'm not barking up the wrong tree here, you know what I mean? That he's just this guy who's going to come on the show that's, I just believe in myself.
I'll stop that shit real quick. I'm like, all right, you can leave now.
All right, you just believe in yourself and that's it? Yeah.
Cool story,
Do
bro.
you practice anything? Nah.
Is he just going to be like, hey, we invited a Jew over, like, hey, what's up, Jew? Tell us about yourself. I'm a
Don't
fucking
say
Jew.
that.
Like, you know, like, why am I here again? Like,
Yeah, that would be embarrassing. I need to run that by Stefan real fast.
Hey, bro.
But Peter DeStefano, he's gonna bring his guitar.
I'm excited about that. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, no, it would be great.
He just has a really good. Say that name again.
Peter DeStefano.
That's a name right there, boy.
You know,
it's like Taki Gold.
Does anybody? Do you know Pets? That song, Pets.
Yeah.
That's their That's their like famous song.
Sing it.
No, I'll pull it up.
That's a copyright infringement.
I mean, if it's off my phone, I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be muffled.
Wow.
What is the song?
Only Pets?
Oh, Pets. Yeah.
Only the best here on No Cover. Muffle sounds. Been there, done that. Can we put that on a shirt too?
All right, here we go.
You do not own the rights to this music.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh,
love that. I do that way too well. Make great bets. They make great bets. Wasn't that a?
All right, 100%. We're banned in every freaking continent now.
Demonetization
for this one, for this episode.
Demonetization.
Thanks, Pete. Sorry, we love you.
Wasn't that a Petco song? Petco, Petco. They had that Petco with the Petco.
Man,
no, that's the wrong.
If that is, man, that's cha-ching.
Isn't that West End Girls?
I don't know. We need to end this show, dude.
Pet Shop Boys? Pet Boys.
No,
This segment is brought to you by Pet Boys.
All right.
Send us a check.
Yeah, give me that money, bitch. Minimo and Jack.
We're going to have a bunch of awesome things coming. And we're having our Twitch. We're working on our Twitch channel next. And we're going to give you guys live content every single day of the week. And just big 2021, just on some real shit. Every one of my years, like a 1, 11, 21, I've had freaking phenomenal years those years. So this one, the last one was 2011.
Bro.
That's how we started this shit.
In 2021, you're going to get a gold watch, bro.
I'm going to kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Do you want to hear the Phil song again? To end the show?
Feel it's gay.
Oh, yeah.
Feel
Before we go, don't forget, again, Stefan Brigatti is at the Murder House.
Murder House.
That's themurderhouse.com. 14 cameras. That's the house from American Horror Story season 8. Should be some pretty cool shit. He said he didn't even get any sleep last night, so they're there for 3 days?
Something like that.
Yeah. All right, so let's look at Stefan.
And if you need any photography work or DJ, Island Roots also has all your media needs. So contact them at, what is it again? Was it islandroots.com? Or at Island Roots on Instagram?
Are you just waiting until Tuesday? Before you take any more clients?
So hit them up on Tuesday.
Or if you need pictures done or
shirts,
merch. This is the cheapest you're gonna find for merch
in Ventura County,
and he'll do the edit for you.
Yeah. Adrian the Mortician on TikTok, boost her. Was it 14,000? You said 14K. Fuck, man, all those Indian lesbians.
This guy is just a fucking asshole. Huh? We gotta go.
We need to film.
What's wrong with Indian lesbians?
I don't know.
There's
nothing.
I don't know what's wrong with Indian lesbians.
You're being very insensitive lately.
Listen, you can't afford to be champions being sensitive, bro.
All right.
Can't
Keep that work ethic up this week then.
All right.
All right.
I got 2 projects to do.
All right. We'll see you next week.